We're back on FM today because F1 kept destroying my stream. So we're killing the F1. We're running the FM, and hopefully we don't have any technical issues. That's the dream. We'll see whether that happens. Let's make sure we're live on everything, all everywhere, all at once. Footy manager. Portsmouth in Prem. There we go. Go live. Right. So we're in seventh. Sorry, right now seventh. So fifth, seventh. So we're not doing bad, but equally could be better. Could be better. Oh, what a remix this is. Oops. Okay. So just some bits. Right. So Manchester City next. But we just absolutely hammered Brighton 3-1. We lost to Leeds, we lost to Wolves, we beat Brentford, we drew a Chelsea. So it's a mixed start to the season, let's say. And we're out the EFL Cup because we didn't play. We played youngsters. Because you don't need your best players to play against Colchester necessarily. Right. Oscar Bob in the City team now. Who is Kay Taylor? Kenneth Taylor. I think he's a Man City player. He's an Ajax player. It's not a bad team. Ortega in goal now. Did they never get another goalkeeper? Interesting. So we're past the transfer window. We're getting in some scouts, actually, because I remember we were short on a few staff members. So Mr. Dacko is coming in. I still have some spaces, actually. We can probably recruit some. Put out some ads. Have I got coach spaces? No, performance analyst. Get the ads out there. And a sports scientist one as well. Here we go. You're getting really stuck. I remember what we did. We did Southampton at the start of the year. The VODs are still around. We won the Champions League, I think, in the 4th season. We won the treble in the 4th season. Thank you very much. What skin is this, Reese? This is the... thank you for the likes as well. This is the SAS skin, but it's the March version, not the latest update. I don't know why I slightly prefer this one. I think there's a couple extra icons, which I didn't like in the latest one. So it's the SAS skin, or SAS, like this. Hopefully that answers your question. I really like it. I'm not a big fan of skins that change loads. Where can you download it? I think it's in the Steam Workshop. I'm pretty sure it's in the Steam Workshop. I'm going to check now for you. Oh, they just announced Europa Universalis 5. Crazy. Right. What did I say? Foot Manager. How do we go to the workshop? I'm pretty sure it's in the workshop. Skin. I can't put a link in TikTok. Is the SAS skin here on the workshop? Oh, maybe it's not. I'll be one of the top ones, actually. Most popular all time. Maybe you can't. Let me see where you can get it then. SAS skin. 24. FM Scout. You can get it from FM Scout. And you can get it from Sort It Out SI. It's on both of theirs. Thank you very much for the likes. Ooh. Man United after Nico. Was it Nico or Anaki? It was Nico, wasn't it? After Nico Williams. Man, have we got a stupid run of fixtures again? No, okay. It's not like last season. We got Man City, then Arsenal back to back, but it doesn't get ridiculous. Yeah, it's a nice skin. I like it. I like it a lot. It doesn't do too much. Some skins do too much. Right, we've got Callum Chambers in. Paddy Lane. Lane Lang. Delafeu. We did bring in Thomas Souček. Yeah, let's play Souček. Nonto and Sema. Well, let's not do too much. How goes it, Sahil? You're still mid-table in the 4th Prem season, mid-anchor. I think it should be in my VODs. I mean, if it's not, I don't know if it's a publicly available VOD, but if it's not, I'll tell you. I'll find it for you, and I'll find the YouTube Studio. Oh, we've scored already. 1 minute in. I didn't expect to take the lead that quickly. That is a start. Naipan with the free kick. Cernak at the back post. You love to see it. Unless you're a City fan, in which case you probably don't. How far back do I reckon I have to go to find 338 live streams? All right, they've equalised like immediately through Erling Haaland. And got the heist. Let me go like fast forward. Okay, so can I win a quadruple? What season is it? Let's find out. 2028. So it must have been like 5 seasons. Is the instant result skin thing? It is. Oh, I thought we were going to get another goal then. This is a mad match already. Oh, Nonto Ramsey. Ooh. Cernak's got it. Cernak's in again. Penalty. Ake has hacked him down. Oh, penalty. Penalty awarded. Come on, boys. Lara. Let's go. We haven't pressed that little goal button for a while. Let's press it. I don't know if that messes up. It might. I need to check it, actually. Probably messes everything up. There's way too many sounds at once when I do that. I was trying to do something else as well. What was I trying to do? Oh, yeah. Get out of here. But this is definitely a solid start to the season. What are the other results going on? Liverpool are beating Norwich. Salah's still going. Well, we're only 3 seasons in. Where does this put me up? It keeps me in 7th, which isn't too bad. No one's won every single one of their games, which is interesting. Spurs and Arsenal were like top 2. But beyond that, Newcastle are drawing with Brighton now. I'm leaving things as they are. We're doing well here. Lara. What a ball forwards. Sema, Naipan. Oh, he's lost it. I thought there was a chance for us to nick it again. Kenneth Taylor to Haaland. Yes, Vustov. I forgot we bought in this Vutsov as well, didn't we? We changed our keepers round. I don't think we've got the 6. Did I? I think I sold the 6-5 guy, didn't I? 6-6 guy. Job Billy, what do you say? New player here. I managed to pick Newcastle just to get into the game slowly. Got myself some Wendikis like Due Naipan with 5-star potential. After 1 season, they both dropped in potential ability 4 stars. I saw some guys on YouTube that Naipan developed a 5-star player for Bayern Munich. Wonder what you're doing. They're playing first and had a decent second seasons with good goal average, goals and assists. There's 2 answers to that. The first is that current ability and potential ability star ratings are relative to your team and not like overall. So actually there's 3 answers. The second is it's your staff's assessment of that player. And the third is that they all have variable, all those young players have variable potential ability. So their potential ability might be like, the scale is out of 200 in the game. Their potential ability could be anywhere up to 200, or it could be anywhere as low as probably somewhere about like 160. In fact, very few of them have a potential of even hitting anything near 200, but it could be much lower as well. So those youngsters, their potential ability is randomized at the start of the game. Someone a bit older, like a 21, 22-year-old, they've got a fixed PA. Or it's a smaller variable. But like the really young players have massive variables. It could be training. You know, potential ability is also not what they're going to reach. Yes, Aaron Ramsey. Potential ability is also not what they're going to reach. It's what they could potentially reach, right? The chance of, and it's their max. The chances of players reaching that is actually, you know, it's not guaranteed. They could get injured. Anything could happen to them. Hopefully that gives you a couple of different answers, Billy, as to why it's like that. So there's like four or so reasons. It's variable. It's a max potential. They're not guaranteed to reach it. It's your staff member's assessment of that player, and it's relative to your team. In my experience, what percentage of players would you say reach max potential? I don't know, actually, Andrew. That's a good question. I don't know what the percentage that reach max potential is. And I think most don't. Or if you get a player to max potential, it's very hard to, like, you probably only have them at max potential for a few seasons. You will get, so if someone has a lower max potential, you're much more likely to hit it. If they look really good, but they've got a low potential. So it's a hidden attribute anyway, so you can't see it. But to give you an example, when we did a save in Belgium at the start of the year, I had this player who looked incredible for a 17-year-old. But that's a Rodri finished with it. But we could see his max potential was like 111, and he was at like 107 already because we just went in and checked at the end of the save. He was at 107 already at like 17. So even though he was really, really good, he was never going to get any better, and he was just going to max that out. But other players, you know, it really, if it's the higher it is, the harder it's going to be for them to hit it. Oh, no worries, Andrew. Yeah, hopefully. I might try and make, if you've got questions, one thing I need to do and get in the rhythm of going up to the new game is making more and more tutorials. So if there are tutorials for things that people think would be helpful, offside ref, if there are tutorials, yeah, he's offside. If there's tutorials for things you think would be helpful, like I've just put out a staff one, only because I had lots of questions about staff, which I never thought of was like a thing that people needed help on, but people wanted help on staffing. So I went and made the video this week. Yeah, I've got the FM23 video out there. I might put some out about the what is it called? The principal stuff, which is kind of interesting because that's not on PC. Playing since it does take a lot of getting used to. My hope is the new game's a bit more accessible. But I've got a beginner's like tips video. Are we going to get another penalty here? No. It's a shame. Oh, we nearly scored though. Well, we've only got to hold out another 30 seconds so we get the win. First saturation to FM was this console version a few years ago. The console one actually has a much better lead in the PC one. I think the console version is better in quite a lot of ways. I think there's a lot of needless stuff in the PC. I think the console one is like streamlined to the right amount for a new player. Or a bit more to the right amount, while still keeping it fun, while still keeping the core loop. I think the mobile version is like, I don't like the mobile version, but I can find the console version like addictive. I'll play the PC version just because I like the depth of it, but you know, I'm not clicking on 90% of this. I've never looked over here. I've never looked up here. Like I'm not looking at any of this stuff. I mean, the other thing is, you know, it depends what people have knowledge of in terms of football. Like I've never done any like tactics videos, for example. But if you want like, so one thing I would say is 90% of stuff. If you ever want to know how to do something, 90% of stuff that is a tutorial for the PC version will work on console. There are a few things that won't. One of which is I think scouting. But like anything to do with tactics will work on console. The only thing you've got to do is convert it to the the control system you've got. Archelon, how's it going? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. That's a good win against Man City. All right, Arsenal is next. You get Young Player of the Month. We got 2 Young Players of the Month. One, Taran Lara did well as well. Did we just bring him in? No, we bought him last year. He's our left back. Did I play him left wing? Well, I want to see those goals of the month. Souček finished 3rd on goal of the month. This is Souček's goal. This is Souček's goal. I remember this being good. I'm surprised this is 3rd. He hits it from here, doesn't he? Yeah, Thunderbolt. Oh, my word. That's 3rd in goal of the month. A job interview at Dortmund. Jump. You can jump ship from Southampton. Anyone can. That's a good free kick. Onana in goal. Who's this a goal for? Anthony Gordon, I think, or Isaac. Oh, Wolves are going to mess this up. Oh, they do. Gordon's in. Does he hit it from there? Please say he hits it from there. Nah, no way. My goal, Souček goes the top goal there. Souček's better than those other 2. Yeah, take the Dortmund job. Now, look, honestly, if you're invested in Southampton, don't jump ship. If you're invested in a team, never jump ship. Because it can go wrong at the other team. And then you're like, you've killed your save. That would be my suggestion. Beats, but they're second to Spurs right now. This is my 100th game as well. How much money have I got? No, nothing. 0. How is Tom McIntyre still here? Seriously. Train better, buddy. Right. They're probably expecting me to lose. Yep. Nani! Gianluca Nani is going to be a new scout. Right. Let's have a look at this Arsenal team. Nonto injured? Okay, rehabilitation tour. I think we play him. We hate the financial situation at Southampton. I don't know. I don't know what to suggest. We've got Jesus, Saka, Martinelli. Have they got any player? That is actually the Arsenal team. We're 3 seasons in and they haven't changed their team at all. That's curious. Although they are playing Kieran Tierney as a centre back. Stan, thank you very much for the follow. I know Kieran Tierney can play sort of centre back. Yeah, every one of these is an Arsenal player. Chambers is he's one as well. He's not now, is he? Arsenal are bad anyway. Well, they're better than Portsmouth. Like, sure, they might be second in the Premier League and not first. They might have reached a Champions League semi-final rather than win the thing, but it's not like they're bad, is it? Is there anyone else in their team who I don't know? Kakia they don't have. Well, he's their backup keeper. I think they've genuinely not made a... Oh my god, has he just got a red card? Oh! We're only 20 minutes in. They might have killed Gabriel Jesus, though. Okay, Callum Chambers can play back there. Spurs top. Oh, okay, there's my answer. I'll be honest. If you're a Spurs fan talking about whether Arsenal's any good, have you ever heard the expression "Don't throw stones in glass houses"? Although to be fair, you have got a cup final. You don't like the team, you like the players. At Southampton, just move to Dortmund and buy them all. They're going to score here. Oh my word, just let him. Callum Chambers just let him. He's forgot he doesn't play for them anymore. Well, I'm hoping for a draw now. So is there anyone on their bench who they don't own? Wait, they got Rick Karsdorp. That's someone they don't own. I am also on Twitch, yeah, and on TikTok. The Switch didn't register. Yeah, it did. Oh, you mean to move him to the middle? No, I know I didn't, but I wasn't too bothered. The left defensive mid, yeah. As long as the right defensive mid went to right back. Regan Poole is ex-Man United for youth. Yeah. He's at Pompey in real life. He's a real Pompey player. Oh, Fabio Vieira scored. I don't know if he'll be with us next year. Regan Poole. He plays for Wales as well. He's not that young now. He's like 26. Thank you very much for the likes, Ashton. Like he played. What did he play? He played 24 games for us in the season. You want to get Esteval? What, at Southampton? I mean, he'll probably be a good signing. Have you got a database that has him in? You need a database that has him in. Thank you for the follow as well, Ashton. Big Will, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch as well. Oh, Seamus just headed over. Big Will, all new Twitch followers get a football sticker in a second when it shows up. Come on, give me a football sticker. Ooh, headed over. I would do it for YouTube as well, but YouTube doesn't notify me when people follow on there. And TikTok can't see the stickers, so... I think this is going to be a goal. Oh, he's got to be offside. Oh, where are these stickers today? Are they broken? He doesn't want to do a sticker today. I'll do it manually. Wahibi Kazari. There you go. Thank you very much for the likes. Yeah, I don't know why he's not working. Strange. You have 300 bulls. Do you need a doctor? It depends what kind of bulls they are, really. 300 eyeballs, you might need an exorcist. Is it a Crotone shirt? This is a Crotone shirt. Very, very, very correct. Some nice little sharks on it. I got some nice Crotone shirts, actually. Zeus one. Actually, do I own two of this one now I think about it? I bought this one recently, and now I think about it, I might already own it. I'm going to have to look in my shirt collection. This one, yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm going to have to check if I own it already. I have another Crotone one somewhere. But Zeus makes some interesting shirts. You don't know where to buy one. I mean, if I have one, I might have one for sale if I already own this one. I bought this on Whatnot or Tilt. I don't know which one. I think I bought this on Whatnot. But... Sammy and Sammy Amiobi. Was it Sammy? It was Sammy Amiobi. Sammy Amiobi's not a Crotone, is he? Sammy Amiobi, former footballer. Is he retired? No, he wasn't at Crotone. Crotone footballer. Who do they have? Do they have any Nigerian players? Not this season. What are they in? They're They're in Serie C at the minute. Theopilis Awa they had. He was Nigerian. Have they got any other Nigerians? Okay, let's make some subs. Let's give Naipan a bit of a rest. Let's bring on Zach Swanson. Let's bring on Nozel. Let's just swap those two. Oh, Simi. Yeah, Simi. Yep. I'll take 2-0 on this. Actually, it doesn't even look that bad. They're going to score 3-0 now. I open my mouth. Mikel Merino. What a turn that is. Oh! Who needs new match engines when you see animations like that? Look at this turn. Look at Marino's turn there. Look at that little turn. And then he back-heeled it as well. 152 matches, 64 goals. Not a bad return. Not a bad rate of return. The red card killed me here. Stupid. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you look, we've had 13 shots. They've had 14. Like, our shots aren't far off what they're doing. So we're not too far off. Give me a sec. There we go. Oh, well. I don't even know what I told them then. They didn't like it. Right. It's okay. I beat, like, if you said to me, how many points would you take from Man City Arsenal? I'd be like, I'll take 1 point. And I got 3, so we're okay. That was the away match on Arsenal as well. Yeah, especially when I'm already the underdog. Right, we're down in 9th. We're not like, I mean, look, like 1 win, we could be back in Champions League spots here. And we're still playing with some Championship, League 1 level players, I say Championship level players. Like, Regan Poole, the player who got sent off, was playing for Pompey in League 1. So it's not a massive stretch. It's very early season yet. It is very early season. So a lot could change between now and the end of the season. I think I've got 2 Portsmouth recruitment analyst jobs, haven't I? Charlie Benjamin. Sports scientist. Giovanni von Dongen. GVD, as his friends call him. Liu Ka-chun. Where's this guy? Is this guy from Korea? Hong Kong. He looked familiar. I don't know why. Thank you very much for the likes on TikTok. Vermilio. What was this? Performance analyst. Tim Jenkins. Oh, you got a job already. I don't really fancy paying like compensation for a performance analyst. I'll be honest. Tom Allen. What does he need? Analyzing data and tactical knowledge. This guy's already here. He's just in my under. Okay. I'll tell you what, Tim. You can. How much do I have to pay? 120k? Whatever. Money's silly at this level. Injury to Tom McIntyre, who doesn't play anyway. Bloody international break. To be honest, as long as we don't get worse injuries, I'll be alright. Glenn Coco, how's it going? Took a break from FM and Twitch, got a bit stale. Back the last couple of days. Yeah, good. I did do the retro database earlier in the year with Portsmouth, but right now this is updated. This is an updated database. And I was doing F1 Manager on a Friday night, but F1 Manager kept breaking my streaming. So I had to stop F1 Manager. Like there's some bug in it. Bex, how's it going? So yeah, I'm playing as Portsmouth. We're in our 3rd season. What's up with Paddy Lane? He wants a new contract. I mean, you're not really good enough for the Premier League. Like that's the truth of it, Paddy Lane. So I'm not offering you a contract. You did something naughty. What did you do? By the way, the rematch beta is open again, but it's on Xbox. It's on Game Pass this weekend, tonight I think. A thing remember from Prem Football's pronunciation of Van is fan in a lot of Dutch players. Is it? So it's Van Persie, not Van Persie. Is that what you're telling me? Is it Virgil van Dijk? Van Fijk? Virgil van Fijk? Yeah, this is 3rd season with Portsmouth. So we got them into the Premier League. Sonex just scored his 1st goal. Yeah, he's happy. Advertises another streamer's channel in Conriddle Stream. It's Conriddle streaming. When does Conriddle stream? Oh, he is literally streaming. I ain't seen Conriddle stream in a long time. Why did you was it an accident? What the hell is this song? I'm gonna skip this one. Someone was on about collecting vintage shirts. Oh, did you promote mine? Did you get in trouble? From VVD? Or is there another shirt person? What the hell's going on there? You didn't get in trouble. Okay, good. Me and Conriddle used to have battles on GeoGuessr to find all the Premier League stadiums. Oh yeah. I got my shirt TikTok. Yeah. The font. This is the SAS skin. Which one? Where do you see it? The news screen. That one. Football 365. That's probably what Football 365 actually looks like. All right. Norwich City next. Portsmouth set for season of struggle. Steve Cooper, get in the bin. Steve, we're 9th. Where are you? You're 20th. You've got 1 point. You've not got a win yet. We're on 3. Crawl back into the dustbin you came from. The rematch beta it was from 6 till 10, was it? Oh. They didn't extend it this week. I think it was just a stress test. I've got another similar game to play, actually. I think it's free as well. It's called like Football Heroes. Wait, let me see. It's called... I've got one called Goals. Is that the one? Is that the free one? No, it's not Goals. I got one called Goals, and I got one called... I don't even see where the other one is now. I literally got sent 2. They both look like rematch, sort of. The other one's disappeared from my library. Very weird. Superhero Simulator. I've not seen that. I mean, there's simulator stuff for everything. You got the dump. Are you going to go? Said you have to have the battle pass. Oh, okay. They emailed me about it, but I didn't. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, I got an email about it. All right. Cernic. Christensen. Chambers. Ramsey. Come on. We need to batter Norwich here. Klopp is your favourite. Are you going to emulate Klopp? And not Hasenhüttl? Oh, you need a Game Pass. No, Game Pass is not a Battle Pass. Game Pass is Xbox Game Pass. Oh, Nonto's hit the post. Oh, he's finished. Nope. That's just a thing with Game Pass. That's just a Game Pass thing. Rather than the other way around. Is that not a subs thing? Yeah, you subscribe to Game Pass, but it's Xbox Game Pass, and it gives you like 300 games. It's like Netflix. It's on PC as well. It's PC Game Pass. It's called Xbox PC Game Pass. Or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate if you like double up. I only really need PC Game Pass. Oh. I mean, you get Football Manager included with it. You get loads of games included with it. Oh, nearly 2-0. That's fair enough. It's not that I like it. I'd put it this way: if you buy more than 3 games a year, it's probably depending on what games you buy, it's possibly worth it. Play the same games. Which games do you play? And now I'm curious which games you play, because that could make a difference. Because Call of Duty is free in it. You know that like a lot of games are free. Football Manager is free in it. Fortnite isn't free, unfortunately, because Fortnite's already free. Minecraft is free in it. FIFA is free in it normally after a certain date, not on launch. FIFA and Battlefield, that's the EA one. So you get the EA one is included with Game Pass. But the EA one's like 20 quid a year. But it's included with Game Pass. Luna has loads on Fire Stick. Well, the Amazon one. Yeah. Like, it had Morrowind remastered. It's got quite. I want to play that actually. I ought to play it. What am I doing? All right, where does this put me? This puts me up to 7th. Spurs have won 7 and drawn 1. What is this song? It sounds like Maid of Orleans. What the hell is this? Just play Minecraft. Yeah, that's fair enough. Andy, how's it going? Escape from Tarkov. I've never played Escape from Tarkov. I know they've messed it up quite a bit. Lara, Ramsey, Willie Nonto, Sima. 3-0. That's what we needed. I haven't played the race. I played the what's the mode called? I played a bit of the Battle Royale mode. But that was it, really. Warzone. Played it with the steak bake. Well, we stopped playing. I think we played like 2 Call of Duty games ago. But the whole game's included in the Game Pass. So I ought to give it a go. Well, I don't normally play on PC, so. Delafeu, he was alright last year. Yeah, we're not using him so much this year. I was looking to get rid of him, but he's alright. Portsmouth at the Southampton Arena. That's a very good question. I need to put out my short about that, actually. I forgot I had a short on that. Yeah, our stadium is being rebuilt. So we've gone to it's not Southampton Stadium, but it is a stadium called the Southampton Arena that we are playing at. From your rematch attempts. What, for Delafeu? No, he didn't have an injury. He was all right. I remember we had him. We got him in January down in Championship even. No, we didn't. Well, did we? No, we can't have done because he didn't play. Had he been without a club? Was he clubless? He's missing like a season in there somewhere. We played him 26 times. He's played 5 times this season, which isn't too bad. Oh no, he didn't have any. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe he was. Maybe he was clubless, and with an 8-month injury. But I didn't sign him season 1. Right, we're up to 7th. Good win over Norwich. 4-0. Big dub. Fulham are next. Let's do a prediction in the chat. Can I beat Fulham away at Fulham? They're in 10th. I'm in 7th. We're on good form. Nonto did well. It keeps showing me blimmin'. Is that Florian Wirtz? Keep showing me Florian Wirtz. Big Willie. Yeah, Willie Nonto's doing all right. He's doing well. Bargain signing, to be honest. And what did I pay? 25 mil for him. Even then, it's a bargain. Wait, where is he? Well, he's not even on my list. Yeah, 24 mil. 3 mil for Souček. Yeah, he came in the summer, free transfer. I don't know why it shows him on that season. I go shouting Big Willie again. Just because you love it. Right. Cristiano Ariale. Let's get him in. Sports scientist. I don't know how many positions I got left. 1 sports scientist. 2 scouts. 1 recruitment manager. Right, get your predictions in for the Fulham match. There's 1,000 on me winning and 130 on me losing. Nothing on me drawing right now. Someone could make big points on a draw. Rude Coops. Rude Coops is coming in to be a recruitment analyst. Several says you'll go for Florian Wirtz on a free. So let's come to Arsenal. Where did it say he was? He was in the news. I bet I can find his face now. Where is he? I kept seeing him and now I can't see him. He's not there. He's the Wirtz. Florian Wirtz. Leverkusen, 22. Oh, he's not moved anywhere. He's a good player to get in. Van Dongen. Liu Kachun. Kachung. We get Kachun in as well. Kachung. Right. I should stop doing that. I'll get cancelled for some reason. You can get Esteval for 75 million. Where have you got 75 million? I think you said you had no money. Right, I don't want to play Regan Pool again. Let's not do that. Anthony Ralston? Let's play Ralston. Well, who's the other option? Harrison Ashby. Let's play Harrison Ashby. Oh, because you've gone to Dortmund. Gotcha. Rogers, thank you very much. 22 months. Love it. You're nearly at your 2-year badge now. Oh, look at that. You got the 1.5 year. Did anyone predict draw in the end, by the way? No one has gone for draw. Right, fine. Thank you very much, Fragers. Right. Oh, Fulham got an early corner. What's the playoff score? Sunderland get late win at Coventry. 2-1 at Coventry as well. I feel like Sunderland Coventry was last year. Was it Sunderland Coventry last year? Was it 2 years ago? Championship. 2 years ago, wasn't it? Playoffs. 2023. Coventry lost to Luton. Oh, Sunderland lost to Luton. So it was Sunderland and Coventry. Middlesbrough and Luton. And Luton obviously went up. 2024? Leeds, Norwich, Southampton, West Brom. Oh yeah, Leeds lost in the final Southampton. 2025. Bristol, Sheffield. Sheffield beat Bristol 3-0. Oh, we've gone one down. Coventry Luton in the final, yeah. And then they went to Wembley last year for the FA Cup semi-final, which they also lost. But right now they're not going to Wembley. They've got to beat Sunderland again. Because I think Sunderland sort of overachieved that year, if I remember correct. By the way, anyone who's subbed, I've chucked some more Steam keys in the Steam key chat in Discord. Naipan. Oh, Ashby. Seeing Luton get relegated in the last game of the season brings you great joy as a Watford fan. They got to be in trouble. They got to have players on Premier League wages. Surely. All right, looking at some of the players they have. Seema. Oh, it's saved. Who's in their team still? Is Andros Townsend still there? Let me have a look. Is Tom Lockyer still there? They finished 22nd. Carlton Morris. Let's have a look. Okay, Ross Barkley left at least. Ogbene left at least. Andros Townsend went to Turkey. So who is still in the team? Raoul Walters, Amari Bell, Victor Moses. They have Victor Moses. Victor Moses can't be that young though, surely. Oh, come on, Nonto. But Victor Moses. Yes, Willie Nonto. Oh, is he off? He's off. Ugh. Ex-Chelsea player Victor Moses. Down in League One. Tendon Mengi, Tai Chong, Marvelous Nakamba. Like, these are players who are, like, at least lower-level Premier League players. I know maybe not the whole team is at that level, but still. Carlton Morris. Did Carlton Morris play for Norwich in the Premier League? I think he did, right? I mean, Portsmouth had like nearly. Portsmouth didn't quite do it. We went down to League Two in 5 years, 4 years. 4 years. It took us 4 years to get to League Two, so we had one extra season in there, hanging in there. I think, or maybe 2 seasons hanging in there. But I mean, it was all points deductions, so it is what it is. Big Thomas Souček on. And Liverpool. And Liverpool, don't forget. What no, I would like to. What? Liverpool had never done anything. When had Liverpool ever been relegated down to League Two? That's never happened. Yes! Harrison Ashby. Oh, Victor Moses played for you. A long time ago, he did, yeah. You're right, he did. Victor Moses. That was a long time ago. We can definitely get a win here against Fulham. It's going to be a draw. Victor Moses, was that the SAS season? Was he there this season with Sturridge and Suarez? Coutinho in behind. Joe Allen. Victor Moses. Would have been pre-Salah, wouldn't it? I wonder if I can name that team. I wonder how much of that team I could name. I'm going to give it a go. Right, Simon Mignolet in goal. I'll probably be already wrong. It was probably Pepe Reina. But I'm going to go Simon Mignolet in goal. The defence is the hardest, actually. Right back. Oh, but Victor Moses would have been the wing back, probably. It was Mignolet. Okay, Victor Moses was probably a wing back. If not, who's the... is he English or is he... I always think he's Scottish, but he's not. He's English. Oh, I've forgotten his name. He was a right back, and then I think he went to play in Scotland. He was never particularly good. I've forgotten his name. Glenn Johnson. Okay, that's not who I was thinking of, but Glenn Johnson from Portsmouth, of course. Martin Skirtle. Probably too late for Martin Skirtle. Probably too late for Arna Risa. Too late for Martin Skirtle? Skirtle was there. Okay, too late for Arna Risa for sure. Too early for Virgil van Dijk. Joe Gomez might have been there, weirdly. Okay, Stevie G in the midfield. Maybe, probably too early for Gigi Wijnaldum. Stevie G was in the midfield. Yeah. It was Jamie Carragher still there. James Milner. Joe Allen. Yeah, Joe Allen Oriad. James Milner. The Liverpool, I don't even know what year it is. Brendan Rodgers is the manager. You got Suarez and Sturridge up top. Coutinho in behind. Who else would have been in that team? I can't picture left back. I know it would have been pre-Andy Robertson. Carragher retired that year. Okay. Yeah, SS Coutinho. Oh, you probably had Divock Origi hanging around. No. You didn't have Divock Origi. Did you have Mario Balotelli? No, this is post Mario Balotelli, isn't it? Balotelli was only there a little while. Oh, there is someone else. There's another one. I can't. Dirk Kuyt, too late for Dirk Kuyt. Dirk Kuyt was long gone. How goes it every other day? There's another striker, and I've forgotten his name. Yeah, it's not that much. Dirk Kuyt was there for a long time, but I don't think. Yeah, Dirk Kuyt was a bit later. Iago Aspas would have been there, but I'm not thinking of Aspas. No, there's another striker. Christian Benteke would have been there. Christian Benteke would have been there, I think. I don't even know what year it is. 2015, 2014? What am I missing? I assume I'm probably missing a midfielder, and I'm probably missing a left back. Unless Carragher was left back or Moses was left back. I'm trying to think of the Scottish player. The player I think is Scottish but isn't. Or maybe he is Scottish. I can see his little face. Barini. Yeah, Barini, yeah. Aquilani as well. Was Aquilani there? When Aquilani gone? Aquilani was probably gone by then. Played for Blackpool. You know who I'm on about, don't you? He's a centre back or left back. Who's the guy came from somewhere like Newcastle? Michael Owen. Broke away. Oh, Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll was there? Don't Andy Carroll and Stuart Downing weren't there then. Jose Enrique would have been there. Andy Carroll and Stuart Downing weren't there yet. Andy Carroll. They were Brendan Rodgers, but I don't think they were that season. Andy Carroll. She's on about Andy Carroll, Andy. Andy Carroll and Stuart Downing were the same season. Do I give Callum Lang a new contract? Oh, what is the guy's name? I forget this guy's name. I forget this player's name regularly. I always forget about it. I always remember him and not his name. I can even remember his face. I think he went to go play for Rangers afterwards. Yeah, Andy Carroll was at Newcastle, yeah. He was really young looking, but I don't ever think he was always that young. Here, I don't think I'm going to get any more off the top of my head. So, but I reckon, how many did I get then? I reckon I got an 11, even if I didn't get like this start in 11. There's probably an obvious midfielder I'm missing. Milner, Carragher. Milner maybe played left back. Milner was probably in midfield though. Oh, Sterling. Yeah, of course. Raheem Sterling. Was he? Yeah. Why was it not SSS then? Oh, maybe that's why. You got the skin. Didn't even know you had to use some weird app to. You had to use a weird app. Oh, you know you don't have to use a weird app. You're on Windows, Reese. You just right click it and press extract. Which mods are best? Step 14 custom team. You need mods for when you make Prem. Have you already set up Berry Boys? Are you already playing your save? If you're already playing your save, you can't load in extra databases. Oh, you didn't even have to do it. Okay, yeah. Luis Alberto would have been there. Hey, who's the right back I'm thinking of? Who I think is English but went to play in Scotland. Sebastian Coates. I always forget he was at Liverpool. How's it go? Ease off tackles. You can restart it. You're only a game in. Okay. I don't think there's anything you necessarily want for when you're in the Prem. It depends what kind of thing you want. Are you playing with an updated database? I'd go get the FM Inside like complete pack, and just that's probably enough. If you just want like, and then add in your tier 20 database or whatever. That's probably your best bet. Or if they're compatible, that is. I don't like. You can add a skin at any time. You can change your skin at any time. So just find a skin you like, and you want face packs. You probably want face packs and graphic packs, but you can add those in at any time. The real name fix is the main one you want before you start. So look up real name fix. You can get anyone's real name fix. Sort out SI or FM Inside or FM Scout. They all do them. Right back is Martin Kelly. Okay, so it was Glenn Johnson and Martin Kelly. Neither of those two are the one I was thinking of. I'm thinking of a left back then. Callum Chambers wasn't there. Oh, I've got Callum Chambers hold midfield. Yeah. we were just on about Liverpool in 2014. That's 10 years ago now. It's wild. Yes, Aaron Ramsey. Oh yeah, it's counted. Who's the I think his name's Andrew as well. Andrew. Not Tavernier. Nope, not thinking of Tavernier. Flanagan. I'm thinking of Flanagan. Is he Irish? Is he Irish or English? I have a feeling he's English, but I always thought he was like Irish or Scottish. I am thinking of Flanagan. I always forget his name. I can't even remember his first name. Andy Flanagan? Is this his first name, Andy? I think what his first name is now. Who do I support? I am a Pompey fan. Oh, did you mid-anchor? I missed it. Sorry. Where did you say Flanagan? No, you never said Flanagan. I can see you saying Barini. And Iago Aspas. I don't think John Flanagan. I don't think you did say him. Yeah, Flanagan is English, went to Rangers. There you go. Yeah, I knew that bit. John Flanagan was Rangers Liverpool. Yeah, so I knew he was Liverpool and went to Rangers. I had that much. Good. he was supplanted by Robertson. Imagine he thought he was going to be like Liverpool's next big player, or by Trent. Scored a worst. Yeah, he was the sort of player, if you ever just saw like random highlights, he'd look alright. Like really random highlights. Got La Pompey. Tom Flanagan. No, not Tom Flanagan. John Flanagan. John Flanagan. John Flanagan. Where did he? Is he? He can't still be playing, surely. John Flanagan. Though I have a feeling he was young at Liverpool, wasn't he? John Flanagan. Oh, he's only 32. Oh, but he is retired. Interesting. Why is he retired? Yeah, he looks like a teenager still. When did he retire? 29. He retired at 29 due to a knee injury. That's unfortunate. Yeah. World-class highlight reel. All right, here you go. Here's the question. Is this offside? Has this been given? This has been given. Who's the one player who looks good in YouTube compilations but is never that good in real life? Who is like the YouTube compilation player? I think Neymar's good. Neymar's up there, but Neymar's still good. Oh, Messi's genuinely good though. Like Messi does a lot of simple stuff really well, which doesn't translate into YouTube. Actually, I don't think Messi's a great YouTube pick. No, I think Messi's actually a terrible YouTube pick. I think Messi looks really boring on YouTube. Oh, why is it disconnected my TikTok? Silly TikTok. Manor Solomon, Shakhtar highlight reel. Manor Solomon. He's down at Leeds. He is still a Spurs player. Leeds fans are loving him, but he is still at Spurs. Why did it disconnect me? Stupid TikTok. There were people in the chat. It said you were disconnected because it was inactive. There were literally people chatting in the chat. Do I have to click into the TikTok thing? Well, hopefully they get back in. Right. Richarlison the Pigeon Idiot. You think he does a good highlight reel? What about like Adel Tarabt? Do you think Adel Tarabt is a highlights player? He has flashes. Adel Tarabt. See, now I want to go watch like YouTube compilations of random players and watch them like absolutely destroy people and then be like, we used to do it with Neymar when I was like 16, 17. And Neymar was probably the same age as me and I never really thought about it. I always thought of him as like a wonder kid, but I think Neymar probably is literally the same age as me. No, he's younger actually. He's definitely younger. I think he's 2 years younger, 3 years younger, 4 years younger. But I remember when Neymar was 16. Yeah, we were like 20. Neymar was 16. We were like, yes, Neymar's going to be the next big thing. We are absolutely destroying Everton here, by the way. That's not going to count, though. Oh, that has been awarded. Did my live just end? Yeah, TikTok decided my live was going to end because it was inactive and no one was chatting in it, even though literally people were chatting in it and liking the live. So I'm very sorry, but thank you for finding it again and coming back in. I think I have to click into the TikTok studio every now and again, otherwise it thinks I'm not doing anything. I don't know why. But thank you for the likes. Neexon's Cabana. We're still talking about the... I don't know if you caught. I said, who's like the YouTube highlight reel player? Who is the highlight reel player who's never actually that good. I'll tell you who has an incredible highlight reel. I like him as a player, but I think maybe I'm biased because of the highlight reel factor. And I reckon if I watched lots of matches he played in, I would get just as annoyed at him as the fans used to. And that's Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott highlight reel is probably something special. Like, there are some incredible goals in there. Adama Traore, he just bullies people off the ball. He's just a machine. You might as well have said, who did he used to be? Who was the old Wycombe Wanderers player? Akinfenwa. Used to just be an absolute beast on FIFA. Is that one counted? That one's counted. Who the fuck are Everton? I've just sworn 2 minutes into my TikTok. That's me getting no one else on TikTok now. A Nunes highlight will be good, but they just be him hitting the post every week. Maggio Wilsonia. Sorry about the result tonight, Wilsonia. Well, it's okay. You'll get to Wembley. Carboni. Oh, saved. We're talking about who's the biggest highlight reel player. Adama is lazy. Balotelli would be a good highlight reel player, actually. I bet there's a good Balotelli highlight reel out there. Let's bring on Delafeu. Oh, it's like the end of the game. Him scoring last minute winners once every season. 69 points in the league. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, you definitely came back up. Sign Anthony, come back. Yeah, yeah. Oh, who is he playing at? He's at Anthony. Is he at Sevilla? I always forget. Was he at Benfica? Benfica? Betis. Real Betis. How are Betis doing? Real Betis. So are they in the Conference League final? Oh, they beat Fiorentina. Who's the other conference? Is Chelsea, right? Chelsea. Yeah, they are. They beat Fiorentina. That takes me up to 6th. Man City. Where the hell did Man City come from? Spurs must have dropped the game somewhere. How goes it, Lightning Car? Okay. I'd say, Matty Taylor's a good highlight reel player because he just scores goals from the halfway line. Oh, good to see Norwich going down. I know. The manager earlier said I was in for a difficult season. Oh, he's got a win now at least. He's still behind Brentford with 0. Here's a quick... what happened in that match where I said... Was that a draw in the end? Fulham, yeah. I'll refund it. Do we think Southampton... What have they got? They've got 2 games left. 3 games left? To not equal the Derby record, which is pretty poor. Totally not an Ipswich fan. I mean, your username says Berry Boys on tour, not Tractor Boys on tour. Although your icons are blue and white. Sancho v Anthony. I have a confession to make. I might have just bought a Jadon Sancho football shirt. 3 to 4 months for Cernak. What is this? All right, that's screwed me a little. How close are we to January? We're in November. That is actually really annoying. And he wants a new contract. Go away. Ooh, couple of injuries coming in. Like, what do we think of Jadon Sancho? Is Jadon... How old is he? He's 25 now. Is Jadon Sancho Jesse Lingard 2.0? Is Jadon Sancho the new J-Lings? You always thought he was decent. You can't get Ipswich tickets. Okay, don't watch Ipswich much. Fan of Bury from down south. They are local. All you post is Bury. Bury from down south? What do you mean Bury from down south? Bury are very northern. Is there a different Bury that I don't know about? Or you're a fan... No, wait. You're a fan of Bury from down south. Bury St Edmunds. Bury St Edmunds. Okay, yeah. In the Twitch chat, they've all just said Bury St Edmunds. Bury St Edmunds. What league are they in? Bury St Edmunds FC? The non-league Division 1. Oh, they're in the Isthmian North. No, that's Bury Town. Oh, Bury... Wait, no, Bury Town is Bury St Edmunds. Where are the other Bury now? Are you going up into the... just promoted to 7th tier? One below the National League then, yeah? National League's North. Bury Town. What's the other one called nowadays? Because it went bust as well, didn't it? Bury FC. What tier are they in? Why? Okay. Bury FC are in Premier Division. They are in the 9th tier. Oh, so Bury Town are actually higher than Bury FC at the minute. We need a Bury derby. I mean, they'll be playing each other. It'll be Bury in a season or two. Thurlow non-premiership, step 10. Yeah, they did dissolve, but they have restarted. They're in non-league football. They'll definitely be playing each other. The Bury derby. And I think if there's a Bury derby, they've got to invite all the Berries. Halle Berry, Mary Berry. Matt Berry, Yogi Berry, all of them. All of them have got to be invited to the game. Oh, I've got too many of these. Soy Cristiano Ariale. That reminds me, Cristiano. Right, I was looking at this earlier. I think the person who made the FM Inside database, what's the spell of this? Is 100% a Cristiano Ronaldo fan. Because they've made Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. like a beast. Okay, we can play Naipan on the right. We've got Aaron Ramsey. We'll play a Lyle Cameron as well. Okay, away match at Liverpool. Nigel Thornberry, they can invite him. We produced Nick Pope at Academy. Oh, so he played for both Berries. Nick Pope. The Pope played for both Berries. I think that would make a good... If they ever end up in the same league and it's in Football Manager, what a network save that would be. Berry v Berry. You and another could do a little network save. By the way, we have just started our network save. We've been having a lot of fun with it on the FM show. We're trying to decide, and so I can use you all as a sort of sounding board. So here's the thing: if it goes well, we're gonna. It's locked at the minute behind Patreon, as Patreon content. Now we're trying to decide if it's time exclusive locked, or if it's just the Patreon content. Now, obviously, I know we would like people to like subscribe to the Patreon, so we need to work out whether that stays as like the Patreon, or whether that becomes the if we like open it up at some point. So someone thought Nick Pope had died a few weeks ago. Really? No. Thankfully, Nick Pope did not. But yeah, we might even just release the first one. But the first one's a bit tricky because we're just finding our feet on the network save. But if you don't know, myself, RDF Tactics, and Tony Jameson have all taken on Serie A teams. If you want to guess my... Oh, it's not behind me. I changed my shirts behind me. I was going to say, if you want to guess my Serie A team, it's on a shirt behind me. But it's not. I mean, we're holding on. We're holding on against Liverpool here. Not for long. Ooh. Right. Here's a question for everyone. Tell me your club and tell me the best player your club's academy has produced. All right. The winner is the best player produced relative to the level of the club. So you could be like, hey, Barcelona, Lionel Messi, and of course you've got the best player. But relative to the club, you think Liverpool's is Stevie G. I mean, I guess I've like put Liverpool fans at a disadvantage in a way, where you can suggest someone very good, but Everton Rooney, you reckon Rooney's the best one out of Everton? MK Don's Dele Alli. Yeah, MK Dons doesn't have a long enough history. Actually, kind of funny that even a Dele Alli come out of MK Dons. Must have been one of the first players. You get bonus points. Arsenal, the best player of Saka, the best player of Arsenal's academy ever. No. The best player of Arsenal's academy ever, you're saying Saka. Surely not. You might find a way to not let Nick Pope retire and do a Berry save, bring him back. Hey. Current Joe, all-time Pope. Ryan Holland. Probably Nick Pope, I'd imagine. So you... I don't even know who Portsmouth would be. Who come out of Portsmouth's academy? I was going to say Crouch. Crouch didn't come out of our academy. Portsmouth academy players. Trouble is, Southampton nickel like all the good academy players. Southampton's would have like an insane former academy players. Marlon Pack. Oh yeah, Marlon Pack came back to us. Matt Ritchie came back to us. They're both academy players. But these are like current players. Oh, it's Stevie Claridge. Wait. Stevie Claridge. I mean, Stevie Claridge, just for the legend of Stevie Claridge. Yeah, he was Portsmouth. And he played for us twice. 3 times? Twice. He has like... I don't know how many Portsmouth appearances he has. He has like 150 Portsmouth appearances, which is mad because he played for about 40 clubs. Connor Chaplin. Connor Chaplin's from Connor Chaplin, I think, is from our academy. Yeah, Connor Chaplin's from our academy. 2003 he joined our academy. We're holding on against Liverpool here. Let's make some subs. Thomas Soucek on. Harrison Ashby on. Cam Lang on. Delafeu on. Oh, win that, Nonto. Oh, he almost scored. A Ballon d'Or winner. Michael Owen. Yeah, Michael Owen's got to be your best produced player. He won a Ballon d'Or. James Maddison for Coventry. Dion Dublin. No, I don't think Dion Dublin is. I want to find like a Portsmouth Academy player. Portsmouth. Oh, Darren Anderton's got to be up there for Portsmouth. Adam Webster, Joe Ward, Asmir Begovic. Most of them are quite recent. You like Chaplin? Chaplin overall. You think... No. Andre Blackman was Portsmouth. No, I'm... These are just the ones on Transfermarkt. Tony Pulis. No, Anthony Pulis. Is Anthony Pulis Tony Pulis' son? We've got a big draw here against Liverpool. Mark Wilson. Darren Anderson's probably the best Portsmouth one. Like, in terms of level, not many of them have even got, like, national call-ups. Darren Anderson must have had, like... How many England call-ups did Darren Anderson have? Darren Anderson was in that 1996 England team that, I think... Was he? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he played in the semi-finals for England. Well, that's a good good draw. The guy who scored to send Bury up was born in Bury, but only joined us 2 seasons ago. It's not bad. He came through at Ipswich. Yeah, that's it. The bigger clubs will like snap up. That happens with Portsmouth. Like Callum Chambers. Actually, I've got Callum Chambers in here. Funny enough, Callum Chambers is from Portsmouth area. I think he's Portsmouth born. He went to the same school as me. He's a few years younger than me. He's probably at the same school as the same time as my brother. 1995. My brother's 1989. 1990? 1989. What year's my brother's born? 1990. No, my brother's born 89, so yeah. Would my brother have been at school the same time as him? 6 years? Maybe. You're in Petersfield tomorrow. That is where I am from, almost. Why are you in Petersfield? There is also a Petersfield in Manchester. Carragher grew up an Everton fan. That happens quite a lot. Harry Kane was an Arsenal fan, wasn't he? Ed Upson. Is he related to Matthew Upson? Yeah, Darren Anton, I reckon's Pompey's best. Let's have a look. What do you reckon? Arsenal's best academy player ever. You reckon Saka? Liam Brady? David O'Leary, Arsenal's record appearance maker. David O'Leary is Arsenal's... really? I feel like I'm too young to associate David O'Leary like massively with Arsenal. But he is, isn't he? 552 Arsenal. David O'Leary. Did David O'Leary barely manage... David O'Leary managed Leeds and then Villa and then didn't manage anyone since... What? In my head, David O'Leary has been a manager for ages. I'm so confused. David O'Leary has not really managed anyone since 2006. Petersfield. Yeah, the independent bookshops run by John Portsmouth Football Club Westwood, if you know who that is. Which you probably do. You probably recognise him if you saw him. I can't remember which... I think it's called Petersfield Books. There used to be like a top... there used to be a New Look and a Woolworths and stuff. And an Edinburgh Woolen Mill. And a Waitrose. And a Waterstones. But half of those are probably gone. You've read like 3 books and his is 1. You've read 3 books and one of them is a footballer's autobiography. That is a poor representation of books. Does he talk about spitting on someone? Oh, what's this? Training facility's been upgraded. Lovely stuff. Oh yeah, Naipan's dropped his concern as well. Lovely. From footballers, okay. Was the other one Michael Owens? Have you read Michael Owens' book? Have you read Mickey Owens' book? David O'Leary. Am I the only one who just like surprised that David O'Leary had like 2 managerial jobs and that was it? In my head, David O'Leary's always managing, like he's on the managerial merry-go-round. And I definitely don't say I associate him with Aston Villa. How long was he manager at Villa for? Okay, he was Villa manager for the 3 years. David O'Leary. I feel like he's living rent-free in my head now. I've been offered the Man United job. They can get in the bin. I don't need no Man United job. We've got Aston Villa next, funnily enough. Let's open a prediction in the Twitch chat. Join the prediction for Aston Villa. Oh, what's up with Callum Lang? Number of matches he's starting. I'll be honest, Callum, you're probably not up to Premier League level, and I'll cash in on you. All right, here's a controversial question. Who's the best player for your club that you would never get back again? Like like for Liverpool, it would have to be like Michael Owen, right? Who's the best player who played for your team, but you don't want them ever in your team again? And it could be someone who's retired. Like you can imagine they're like still playing. I'm trying to think who went to Southampton from Portsmouth in that period. I think Steve Stone did. Vincent Pericard certainly did. Did Steve Stone do it? No, Steve Stone didn't. Who did it? Someone did it. Owen. No, Stone didn't. You're right, Luke. Who did? Someone went with Harry. He left that season though. He left when. No, he left in 2000. Was it 2005? Nigel Quasi. Yes, Luke. Thank you. It was Nigel Quasi. Nigel Quasi, Vincent Pericard, and there were. I think there were 3 of them. Nigel Quasi. Looking back, they were 3 awful players. Nigel Quasi. Yeah, 2005. So Stone did leave that season. Vincent Pericard. Or did Pericard come the other way? No, I think Pericard did go with Harry. Why did he take Vincent Pericard of all players? Oh no, Pericard went later. Pericard went to Southampton in 2008. Most recently at... Who's Southampton Waterlooville? Ages ago, though. Players that moved from Portsmouth to Southampton. Alan Ball did it. Alan Ball is a Pompey and Southampton legend. Oh, Gavin Bazunu. Of course. It wasn't even that long ago. Crouchy did it, but not direct. Crouchy never did it direct, I don't think. Ricardo Fuller did it. Did he do it direct? Ricardo Fuller. Ricardo Fuller was the other one who went across. Ricardo Fuller, Quasi, and Vincent... no, it wasn't Vincent Pericard. Ricardo Fuller, Nigel Quasi, and one other. I think there were 3 who did it. Let's see it. Ricardo Fuller, Nigel Quasi. Let's see if we can find the other one. Doesn't tell me. I mean, maybe I might have imagined that there were 3 of them. Probably imagined it. Josh Sims did it. Is it Josh Sims who's at Coventry, Wilsonia? You wouldn't want Trent Alexander. He's not even left yet, mid-anchor. You wouldn't want Trent Alexander-Arnold back at Liverpool, and he's not even left yet. That's mad talk. Is it even guaranteed? Is it guaranteed that he's leaving now? Is that confirmed? Real Madrid getting him on a free though. You have been stung there. Like, he's definitely stung Liverpool by leaving on a free. I think when people leave on a free, that's got to be a goal. Naipan. Put it away. That's onside. Was he off? You don't want this pain twice. Isle Berkovic. Asmir Berkovic. No, it is Isle Berkovic, isn't it? I was going to say Asmir Begovic. Isle Berkovic. Yeah, but not back to back. There was almost 10 years between that. Like, there's quite a lot of players who do that. Not that I like players who play for both, but it's the ones who, like, if they move directly, if they do a Gavin Bazunu, that's whenever, like, there's quite a lot. Gavin Bazunu, Besant, Bereford, Berkovic, Connolly, Martin Craney. Was he the other one who went? No. Yeah, Crouch did it twice. Oh, Ramsey scored. The other Ramsey. The other Ramsey. Trying to see who the other one, if there was another 2005 one. It might have been, no, Martin Craney came the other way. Viafara went that way. And Gregory Vignal. What weird players. Is there only 18 players who played for both? There's less players that played for both than I imagined. Here we go. Let's see. Players who played for Liverpool and Everton. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon how many you reckon you get? There's a few Liverpool fans and Everton fans in the chat. Right. I'm annoyed that was ruled offside. There's two players on there that have already surprised me. There's not that many. There's only 17 that played for both. Is there any in the last 2 decades? Yeah, definitely. There's more in the last 2 decades than before. I think this must start in like 1991. Because there's definitely not the older ones. They're 2-0 up. This is since 92-93. So this is all Premier League era. 17 in the Premier League era. Oh, they must have scored. Without Googling, how many do people reckon they can name? Played for Liverpool and Everton. Oh, wait, okay, at least one of these is a female footballer, I think. Oh, okay, some of these are female footballers. Which is fine, but it's also confusing. Like, is that I don't know who that is. Okay, yeah. Not easy. Farrell Williams is not there. Okay, male footballers. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 male footballers who played for Liverpool and Everton in the Premier League era. Okay, let's bring on Delafeu. Let's bring on Matteo Destro. Let's give Willie Donto a little rest. Let's bring on Lyle Cameron. Let's bring on Souček. Sorry, Domino, let me allow that. You might not guess what name was in there. You're on about not Sam Green. Greg Greenwood's not on there. She hasn't played for both. Why is she not on both? What's her first name again? Alex Greenwood, that's it. Sam Greenwood's the Leeds one, right? Leeds male player. Does Alex Greenwood play for both? Yeah, Alex Greenwood has played for both. You're right. That doesn't... Or what? Where we have coverage. Where Everton, maybe Everton were in a league that were too low at the time. But she doesn't show for whatever reason. It's on FB ref. I don't know why. Williams? No. I don't think it's got all the women's football. I don't think it's got all the Williams football. I think we stick to the men's ones because I think the women's is incomplete for whatever reason. It looks like the women's starts in what year? 2012? No, 2017 the women's looks like it starts in. Or 2016. Let me check the competition list. I'm guessing Academy. I think Academy counts. I think it's more a case that it'll tell us. Give me a second. Where is competition name? What are we looking for? The English top division. Where is it? The FA Super. Okay, yeah. It's 2017 onwards for women's. 2017 onwards. So the reason Greenwood's not there is because she played for Everton 2014. Carragher's not one of them. It's not accounting academies. Right, that's an annoying loss. What was the prediction on that match? Oh, it was on me losing. Right. You've gone blank. It's a surprising list. Some of these. Okay, let me give you one player. English. They're mostly going to be English. He moved direct from Everton to Liverpool. He is an academy product of neither, though. He's a Spurs academy product. He's one of 9 players to have scored for 6 different Premier League teams. Connor Cody is one of the answers, Domino, but not the answer I was looking for right now. But Connor Cody is an answer. Two Premier League matches for Connor Cody at Liverpool, which I don't even remember Connor Cody at Liverpool. I remember him at Wolves, but not Liverpool. This guy is probably... Yeah, this guy's probably the most prolific. He basically played more than a season at each. Connor Cody's a huge Liverpool fan, is he? Is he still at Everton, though, isn't he? So there's a Spurs academy product that played for Everton and Liverpool. He moved direct. Too young for this stuff. It's okay. This guy also played for he also played for England. I think he did play for England in 26 England appearances. One of 9 players to have scored for 6 Premier League teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I could give you the 6 teams if you'd like. Is he, I wonder what he does now. What year's at Liverpool? I mean, you're too young for it. You wouldn't have been born. He has 4 years at Everton and 2 years at Liverpool. First player since 1959 that a player moved from Everton to Liverpool. Played for England. Played for... Okay, I'll give you his clubs. Spurs, Middlesbrough, Everton, Liverpool, Leeds, Nottingham Forest on loan, Hull City, England. Managed Hull for a period as well. Hull. Why did I say Hull 2 different ways? You'd probably most associate him with Everton and Hull and Spurs. To be honest, I associate him with England, but I don't know why. He didn't play that many times. I think I used to just get the coins for him in like the 1996 or like the 2000. He'd always be like the coin you'd get for the squad from Sainsbury's. If anyone used to get, I don't think my family ever shopped at Sainsbury's except when it was like an international tournament and they'd shop there just to get those little like tournament coins. Kids now won't know what I'm on about. Right, West Ham. David Thompson played for both. He's not on my list. Don't forget this is Premier League era. David Thompson, footballer. He played for Liverpool and Portsmouth. He never played for Everton. Did he play for us? David Thompson played for us in 2006, 2007. Was he? Did we bring in David Thompson? We brought in like David Thompson, David Nugent, and Dave Kitson or something. No, Kitson was later, wasn't he? Nugent was there at the same time. Beardsley. It was not Peter Beardsley. Beardsley. I don't know who Beardsley did play for. I think Beardsley was at Newcastle. Where's it? Where's this guy gone? Here it is. I tell you, he's a midfielder. He was part of Euro 96 and Euro 2000 squads. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if this is up to date, but that's actually pretty cool. First team coach at Scunthorpe. Do you want? Yeah, Wilsoni's got it. Nick Barmby. Nick Barmby. Nick Barmby. So Nick Barmby's one. Connor Cody's one. Okay, the ones I think you might not get: Gary Ablett and David Burrows. Like they're like early Premier League ones. Andy Lonergan's on there, but he never played a match for Liverpool, so I don't know how that counts. Well, unless Lonergan played a cup game. Andy Lonergan. Or he was in the squad, I guess, right? He never played a match for Liverpool. Andy Lonergan. Did he play a cup game? Oh, he never played a game. Oh, but I guess if they got named in the senior team. There is another goalkeeper in there. Don Hutchinson was another one, but again early. There is a goalkeeper who you would associate more with Liverpool, but joined Everton later on. I think they were also at Man City, if I remember correct. No, they were at Portsmouth. They were at Portsmouth before they were at Everton. Beardsley joined Everton from Liverpool. Okay, yeah, but he's not not in the Premier League era, right, Dominic? That's pre-Premier League. Is Barnby the most recent? Definitely not. This what Connor Cody's like playing right now for Everton. Andy Lonergan's also recent as well, but he never actually played for either. Yeah, Sander Westerveld is the goalkeeper. Yeah, Westerveld's the goalkeeper. Okay, one final one. Let's see if I can give you a clue that helps you get it. If I say what's the best way to describe this guy? Bright hair. I'll say Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. See if you can get who it is. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Westerveld was the goalkeeper, yeah. Sander Westerveld. We're heading to a boring draw here. Xavier. Abel Xavier, yeah. 19 appearances for Liverpool. Only 19 for Liverpool. I can imagine Abel Xavier playing way more than 19 matches for Liverpool. Like, every picture I can find of him is in a Liverpool shirt. But he played 43 times for Everton. I think he went from Everton to Liverpool as well, didn't he? Thank you for the follow, Luke. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, mad hair. Abel Xavier. Did he go from... No, go away. Did he go from Everton to Liverpool? He did, 2002. Well, they loaned him out to Galatasaray. 3 matches at Roma. He went... What? He had 2 spells at Middlesbrough, but they were back-to-back. How does that even make sense? Oh, because he was banned. Why was he banned? Was he drug banned? I think he was. Antivirus medicine. Anabolic steroids. I wonder if he still has hair, to be honest. It's less likely that he even has hair. Right, come on. Corner. We're 2 minutes over the end time. This is going to be a goal, though. This head right here. Right there. Carboni. Oh, back post. What a waste. Anyway, yeah, that's our Liverpool players. Right. There was an interesting one that came up on Nick Barmby's thing. Here we go, chat. Here is your question for the day. Barmby is one of only 9 players to score Premier League goals for 6 different teams. I don't know how up to date this is, but I don't think anyone's done it recently. Yeah, I am on Twitch, Luke, and on the Red brand as well. Okay, so Crouch, yeah, Crouch is one of them. Yeah, can you name the other 8? Thomas, thank you very much for the follow.
Bag of balls.
Ah, thank you for the... Is that... Luke, thank you for the follow over on Twitch as well. All new Twitch followers get a football sticker. My football sticker button's broken today. I don't know why. Will it at least give a random sticker? It's the same one as earlier. It's not even rotating them. Can I randomize it? I will select someone. There you go. Him. Who's that? You can have this person. Oh, you got Roberto Carlos. I didn't even see who it was. You got Roberto Carlos. Very nice. Right. A 0-0 draw with Everton. We're dropping off a little bit here, but we're doing okay. So we've got Crouch. We've got Crouch. We've got Barmby. 7 other players have scored for 6 or more teams. Who's like the massive Premier League like striker journeyman? Is my... Okay, my mic's got delayed. Hang on a sec. Let's reset my mic. There we go. Nistelrooy's been sacked by Leicester City. What division are they in? In the Premier League. They're still in the Premier League. What are they sacking him for? Do you think Nistelrooy lasts beyond the end of the season? Lara got Young Player of the Month. Wait, who? Oh, Lara had second on the regular one. Heskey? Heskey's not on the list. I don't think Emil Heskey will have Villa, Everton, Villa, Wigan, Liverpool, Leicester. I think Heskey has 5. Let's have a look. Okay, Heskey has Leicester, Liverpool, Birmingham, Wigan, Villa. Yeah, he only played for 5 Premier League teams. He played for Bolton, but in the Championship. Defoe? Jermaine Defoe is a good guess. He's not on the list. I'm just going to double check it, though. I think Defoe's at 5 as well. Well, for Defoe, what do we have? We'll have Sunderland. No, we won't have Sunderland. We'll have Portsmouth. We'll have Spurs. We'll have West Ham. I think it's only 3 for Defoe. I think he's played for teams that have been in the Premier League, but Bournemouth, they were in the 2nd division when he played for them. So he's got West Ham, he's got Spurs, he's got Portsmouth. He went back to Spurs, then he went to Toronto. Oh, he has got Sunderland, he has Bournemouth, so he has 5. He has got Bournemouth he has got Sunderland, but it's still only 5. James Beattie. James Beattie is not on the list. It's probably a good. I reckon he's a 5er as well. Let's check James Beattie. James Beattie a coach now? Is he manager? No. So James Beattie will have Southampton, Sheffield United he never got to the Prem with. Southampton, Everton, Blackburn. Stoke. Wait. Blackburn, Southampton, Everton. Sheffield United never played in the Premier League. Stoke. Then he went to Rangers. Blackpool he played for in the Premier League and he didn't score. So he's only got 4. Craig Bellamy is one of the 9. So we've got 3 of them. Bellamy is there. Jamie Redknapp is Redknapp is not one of the 9. Teddy Sheringham is not one of the 9. We can check Sheringham. He'll be up there. Portsmouth, West Ham, Man United, Spurs. That's 4. There's a place called Sheringham. Who else would Sheringham have? Nottingham? He had double Spurs stints, which would have made a difference, right? Okay, he has got Nottingham Forest. Only just. He's got 1 Nottingham Forest Premier League goal. Nottingham Forest, Spurs, Man United, Portsmouth, West Ham. Yeah, he didn't play for another. He played for Colchester in Championship and Millwall in the 1st division. Yeah, but the trouble is, like, someone like Sheringham did 2 Spurs stints. So it's only he has 5. Have I missed anyone here? No. What's Delafeu? Want some more matches? Oh, you can leave. I already said you can leave. So who did we get already? We got You guys got Craig Bellamy, and you got. Wait, you got Craig Bellamy. We had Barmby already. Who was the other one you guys guessed? No, I think you've only guessed 2 actually. I thought you'd guessed 3, but you've only guessed 2. Anelka is there, yeah. Anelka is there. Oh, Crouch. Was Crouch 1 though? Oh, Crouch was there. Yeah, Crouch was there. Andy Cole, yep. How many's Crouch scored in? Crouch has Portsmouth, Southampton, Villa, Liverpool, Spurs, Stoke. Burnley probably as well. No, he didn't score for Burnley, but he has 6. What's the question? Players that scored for more than 6 Premier League teams. So Andy Cole and Anelka are there. So we got Anelka, we got Bellamy, we got Andy Cole, we got Peter Crouch. Ben? Which Ben? Marcus Bent. Okay. Marcus Bent is on the 6. Is on the 6 clubs. Marcus Bent has Crystal Palace. He played for Blackburn. He didn't score for them though. Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Leicester, Everton, Charlton, Wigan. He played for Wolves. Didn't score for them. Is that enough on Marcus Bent? He played for a few Premier League teams and didn't score for them. Wigan, Charlton. He only scored 1 for Charlton in the Premier League. No, he scored 3, 2 seasons. Everton, Leicester, Ipswich. That's 5. Yeah, Palace 6. Yeah. Marcus Bent has 6. Right, how many are we missing? So we got Anelka, we got Bellamy. You're missing that one. You got Bent. Marcus Bent. 2, 3, 4. You're missing 4. How is FM this easy for you that you can talk and play? To be honest, I'm not doing well while I'm talking. I'm actually like losing quite a bit at the minute. I could probably be doing better, paying more attention. Walker? What, as in Carl Walker? Les Ferdinand. Yes, Les Ferdinand's on there. Who do we have for Les Ferdinand? Newcastle, Spurs, West Ham, Leicester, Bolton and Reading, maybe? Reading was in the Championship. Bolton, he got 1. Leicester, he got a couple. West Ham, Spurs, Newcastle, QPR. Wait, that's not enough. QPR, Newcastle, Spurs, West Ham, Leicester, Bolton. Okay, no, there's 6. That is 6. That's not that long ago, Les Ferdinand. I mean, it is all Premier League, so it's not like... We're missing 3. Oh, Dominic Ryan said Andy Cole. We're missing 2. Andy Cole is one of them. We're missing 2. Robbie Keane. Yes, Robbie Keane is one of them. Which I can't think who Robbie Keane's ones are. I just think Robbie Keane and Spurs. Oh, did he have Coventry in the Premier League? Leeds as well. Liverpool, actually, yeah. Oh, I've conceded already. That's going to count as well. He did get some Coventry ones. He got some for Leeds. He got some for Spurs, Liverpool, West Ham. Oh, he came back to Villa on loan at the end of his career. Before Inter. Where did Robbie Keane go? Inter Milan. That's such like a weird... That's like one of those transfers that happened things, isn't it? Robbie Keane at Inter Milan. I'd love to find Robbie Keane in an Inter Milan shirt. That is a very weird one, isn't it? Right, you guys are missing one. I don't know if you'll get it. You might get it. I think you nearly got it. I think you were very close to getting it in a weird way. Anthony Gordon's going to score there. Oh, he didn't. Didn't we already play Newcastle? Wait, what? We played Newcastle tonight already. Did I imagine that? I swear Anthony Gordon already tore me up today. I think I imagined it. Warner got it. Darren Bent. Yeah. Remember when I said which Bent? They're both on there. Marcus and Darren. Are they related? I don't think they are they? Yeah, Darren Bent's done it. Darren and Marcus Bent. There's like all the Coles and all the Bents. Sad about Marcus Bent. Oh, don't make me look up what's happened to Marcus Bent. Oh, right, okay. He was tasered. Coke. He's bankrupt. Okay, he's got like mental health problems and stuff. He went into the oil business. Yeah, mad. Lots of money at a young age and bad influences. Like that's the thing, right? Everyone goes on about Lamine Yamal. He's going to be the next Messi, right? And everyone, and like those of us old enough are going. That's what everyone said about Bojan. That's what everyone said about. I mean, even like Ansu Fati. He's better. He's better than them. He's different to them. He's different to them. Lamine Yamal's different. Well, I mean, he's not. Like all it takes one injury, a little bit of mental health problems, suffering with too much attention. Any of those things could like career ruiners. Like Bojan probably could have been better than Messi, but he just struggled with the mental health. Michael Owen probably could have been. Oh, they've got a red card here. Michael Owen could have been like an all-time great, and was probably well on his way to doing so, but just consistent injuries. Even someone like Gareth Bale, a player has won the Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, and UEFA Europa League, all with different teams. All with different teams. Is there a player who's done that? Is it Nicholas Anelka? I think I know the answer to this one, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's someone weird as well. It's someone you wouldn't expect. FA Cup, all with different FA Cup. I'm trying to think someone who might have been in that Portsmouth team. They won the Premier League, FA Cup. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Teddy Sheringham's got to be close, but I don't think it's Teddy Sheringham. Because Teddy Sheringham would have won the Premier League and the UEFA Champions League with like the same team. Let me think. It's got to be someone near there. Right, come on. They're down to 10 men. Each cup with a different team. Yeah, and he never... So I'm assuming they never did the same one. I'm trying to think who it could have been now. I think I know the answer as well. Oh, I've got to think. It's someone like really unobvious. Was it someone recently? Did they do it recently? I don't think it was long ago, was it? I'm pretty sure it was someone like... It'd be someone who's like in the Leicester team. Oh, he's retired. Okay. So Anelka had a lot of clubs. Robbie Keane probably didn't do it. Boom. Ooh. Maybe someone who went to like Italy or someone. So I reckon whoever they did, they did UEFA Cup or Europa League, I think, like, or the Champions League with an overseas team, like Kevin Keegan or someone. All right, I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break. We're just gonna put it on the break screen for a second. Let's see. Where's the screen? All right. Not as far back as Keegan. Oh, yeah, it wouldn't be Premier League anyway, would it, with him? Right. I'll be back in a few minutes. Go get it. Go get a drink or whatever you need. Rich, thank you for the raid. I've just come back from a 30-second break. 30 seconds, 3-minute break. Hope your stream was good. Welcome in. If you would have come back to an empty room if you'd have been 2 minutes earlier. We're just having a discussion. How did your stream go? South Park. You're playing South Park Fractured Butthole. Oh, I love those South Park games. We're having a discussion. A player who's won it. What was it? Oh, we got the teams, have we? Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, UEFA, Europa, all with different teams. I did say Kanu. Did I not say Kanu? Oh, okay, well, I was going to say Kanu. King, Kanu. I was trying to think if he did anything with West Brom. But, yeah, Kanu. Who did he win the League Cup with? Was that not one of the options? 4th Twitch birthday today. Happy Twitch birthday. You can have a Twitch... Have I got a cake emote? I don't think there's any cake emote, is there? Oh, that's a shame. Is there a birthday emote? Oh, Twitch needs to up their game. You can have a Simaggio sticking my thumb up. There we go. Right, that is annoying. That is an annoying loss to Newcastle. I hope you're well. I want to play that little Northern game you played. Everybody thinks you should leave. That's not what it's called. It's called Thank Goodness You're Here. That's what it's called. The little Burnley game. How's it going right now? It's going okay. It's going okay. We are slowly. I mean, Rooney warns Man United about Salah. Thank you for your expert analysis, Rooney. Thank you for your expert input on Liverpool's danger point. Don't you love that kind of analysis? We're chasing Europe here, but I'm still. I mean, that Norwich manager who was saying we're in for a long and difficult season is still being made to eat his words as he sits down in last place. If you're just joining me, I'm just playing with Portsmouth. We're in the 3rd season. Are you playing any FM at the minute, Rich? Owens FM? It's in the name. You gotta have some FM in there, I hope. What did you never know? That Salah's the threat, yeah. He is. We've got Leicester next. They've just sacked their manager, so they're in 19th, so maybe we've got a good chance here. Who do you think they hired? Who do you think they've hired? Leicester manager. What am I even looking at? Have they even got a manager? It'd be on this screen, wouldn't it? Wait, 4 teams don't have managers right now. Man United, Bournemouth, Brentford, and Leicester are all managerless. Not at the minute on stream. You're working on your first FM YouTube content. Are you doing like a long save condensed? There's so much work. They are so much work. I tried a few, and then they take so much work, and then they go nowhere. And then I'll do something stupid that takes me 10 minutes to do in an afternoon, and it absolutely pops off. That's just YouTube for you. Got a nice little Smooth Operator remix here. A once even save with a big twist. Straight up with a twist. What even is that from? That's from GoldenEye, isn't it? Straight up with a twist. I don't even know why she says that in that movie. Zinnia on a top. I think she's just trying to be sexual, but it involves Southampton. Does it involve ruining them? Because I have tried that on stream several times, and ruining a team in Foot Manager is harder than you think. Watterdam, thank you very much for the follow. All new followers are supposed to get a football sticker, but it's broken right now, and it's stuck on Roberto Carlos. So you get it, Roberto Carlos. Can't say no to that, can you? Yeah, I really want to do a ruining a team save, but I can never get it to work properly. Thomas Souček. You can't just be hitting goals in from. That's the. I mean, that is a Thomas Souček goal. Thomas Souček either scores headers or bangers, headers and bangers. If I made a VHS video compilation of Thomas Souček goals, I would title it "Headers and Bangers," with commentary by who would provide the commentary on a video like that. If you remember what I'm about, I used to buy those videos like Football Bloopers 3. And then they eventually progressed off being like Christmas VHS tapes, and into being like ITV3 Christmas specials. Do United? You can't fail at ruining them. United? No, they got too much money. Oh my, what a hit! David O'Leary. I'll have David O'Leary do the commentary. I'm still in shock that David O'Leary hasn't managed a football team in England since 2006. In my head, David O'Leary is perpetually a football manager. I think it's because he had a video game. I think that's what it is. Oh, I've hit the post. Straight into Hermanson's hands. Ramsey. Christensen. Don't get another red card. Regan Poole. Brian Lara cricket. That's got to be a... Oh, I thought Souček was going to hit another one. Oh, he is? You can't do that, Souček. I mean, you can, obviously. Quite clearly you can. Who invited this guy? Oh, that's beautiful. What is Souček's long shots? Is it something... It is good, isn't it? Well, it's only a 12, to be fair. I thought it was better. In my head, I have a feeling that Souček just scores bangers from long range. I swear he does it in real life. He definitely does it in game. Like, he scored like 4 or 5. How many goals has he got for us this season? Oh, only 1. Well, he's got 3 now. Definitely a long-range banger guy. Bangers and headers. Headers and bangers? Bangers and headers. What is this song? This is a remix of Gloria. Or I can't even think... Gloria. Is Gloria like a really wedding-y song? I'm trying to think now. I only hear like Gloria like... When would you ever hear Gloria? I'm trying to think where you would hear this song. This is giving it like a big like a grandstand vibe. Oh, that was an effort. Song, Gloria. Who even did the original? A rock song by Van Morrison. No, them. Oh, Van Morrison, them. Ba 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 ba. Is it used in a movie or anything? I feel like it's a montage song, isn't it? I think. It doesn't say it's in any movies. What is this? What is this? What is this camera angle? Ba, 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 ba. I'm enjoying this remix. All right, let's bring on Dozil. We haven't played Gustavo Puerta much, actually. A bit of an all-rounder, isn't he? Let's bring on Lyle Cameron as well. Let's bring on Matteo Destro. No, let's not. I mean, I would have done, but... All right. How have I dropped positions? I swear I started this match in 10th. Did I not? I'm winning 2-0. How have I gone down? Oh, that should have been a goal. Weird camera angles again. Are we still at this stupid Southampton stadium? Naipan. Oh, look at him go. Oh, that was nearly beautiful. A little Messi-esque run. Sign up to FMFC for access to Versus mode. Join the club. Get rewarded. What have we ever been rewarded? I want to know what we've been rewarded with. Get rewarded. Where's my rewards? Send me my rewards. Is it Hungry Eyes or Lonely Eyes? Can't remember which one it is. Right. Nice win that. Bournemouth next. Bournemouth are in 17th. We can definitely win that as well. Let's get a prediction open for the Bournemouth match. Hungry Eyes. Souček on form. Although he's got a really awful pass completion. No, he doesn't. Hey, I thought his pass completion rate was 52% for a second. What's up with Thomas Souček? He wants to play as a boarding midfielder. What's he playing as? Whatever, just change. Oh, but he wants to play... Wait, does he want to play in centre mid as a boarding midfielder? What does he say? I want to tell him he's doing real well. I'll apologise. Shut up. Oh, now he's furious. He's only kicked. You just scored 2 goals. Quiet. Don't be so picky. Right. Hungry. Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere just been made the Bournemouth manager. $33. He was Blackburn manager. Wait, he's been since we take it. He's been Norwich manager, Blackburn manager, Bournemouth manager. Oh, but he was only caretaker at Norwich. Release clause leaves. Oh, what's our release clause on Cernak? We could do with getting him back fit. 15 mil. No, it's 30 mil. There's a relegation one. Oh, he's good though. When's he back? 5 weeks and 2 months. Yikes. When does that release clause end, actually? There's no expiry date on it? How much am I paying him? 56k a week. What does he want? 64 to 77. Much bigger release clause, though. 54 to 66. What are we paying right now? We're paying 56. We can literally offer him the same and get the minimum fee up. Done. Sorted. Youth intake's rubbish, as expected. All right, let's try. Remember, So what we did Portsmouth, Hampton. We did Liverpool, Everton. Players who played Premier League era for Man City and Man United. There's probably quite a lot of these. Man City and Man United. Oh, there's not as many as I thought. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but they're all gettable. Actually, there's one I think you wouldn't get. I think the other 5 you'll get. Owen Hargreaves and Carlos Tevez. Boom, off the bat. Yep. One's already been mentioned tonight. And the last one's a little out there. Matty got it straight away. Owen Hargreaves, Schmeichel, Tevez, and Kachelkis. Kachelkis was born in Ukraine but played for Russia. Interesting. Born 1969. He was quite late then. 2000. Played for Man City in 2000. Frivolities. Multi-squad players. Oh, we can do 4 teams. Oh, that's kind of interesting. What is this, by the way? I don't know how this ended up on here. Yes, good start. Ramsey. Real. Okay, I've got one for you. Okay, I know one player who's done this. I wonder if there's more than one. They should come up. Oh, no, this might not come up with anyone. No players found. Let's change that one to... Italy. Why can't I type in the search? Okay. Okay, I've got one for you. Just gotta keep my eye on my team. Done. Okay, a player who played for Barcelona, PSG, AC Milan, and Man United. There's only one of them. It's actually kind of easy. Dave! Oh, headed over the bar. Dave, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? Do you know, I was about to go live and I saw you were doing marbles. I nearly didn't stream. I was like, oh, I could do some marbles. How was PUBG? I assume you did PUBG after. How was marbles and PUBG? Yeah, Ibra. It's Ibrahimovic. How's it going? Did that count? Bro, you with the goal. Jubs, how's it going? Any chicken dinners tonight? Marbles fun, a little shoot on PG. How's this save going? Solid enough. I'm doing Portsmouth. We're in the Premier League, so I can't really complain about that. And we are 8th right now. We're trying to chase Europe, I suppose. We're in the 3rd season. A casual... Nice. I haven't played PUBG in a little bit. I was thinking about Warzone earlier. I realised I own the new Call of Duty through Game Pass. But I think Warzone's free anyway, isn't it? Swap Barca and Real, get Beckham. Yeah, I was going to say that mid-anchor. Although if you swap Barca and Real, you might get some other players as well. You have a beef sandwich. I think you see a beef with someone. Oh, bro, you're nearly... Playing loads of Warzone. I feel like See, my problem with a game like that is it's very much a squads game. Like if I went in solo, I'd play it for a couple hours and then I get annoyed. Whereas if you're in a squad, you can just like chill. Like I used to play it in a squad. We used to just chill and do it. Like there's lots of games like that. Like the new football one, Rematch. It's like if I played that solo, it'd just be annoying and toxic. But if you're in a squad, it's like quite fun to play. He is the obvious one, yeah. Too fast paced. You think it's more fast paced than PUBG? Oh my word. Lewis Cook with a screamer. I'm trying to think. Yeah, maybe you're right. When it gets close quarters, I think it's more fast paced, but it's more forgiving. So I think there's a slightly faster pace, but you can get shot and survive. Whereas on PUBG, you could just get sniped and, like, before you've even got time to, like, move, you're dead. I mean, that can happen in COD, but you're much more likely to, like, get out of the situation. Go on, what's the trivia question? We've been doing some footy trivia. Oh, my, what? Who invited this team? We were beating this Bournemouth team. These are near the bottom of the table. Why is Nonto looking so sad? I mean, I guess because... Sam Greenwood. Was that an outside of the boot shot? I am sort of looking for a new game. I'm tempted to play the Oblivion remaster. I'm also thinking, I've been playing so much Blueprints. That's the other problem. I'm trying to one day Blueprints. It's tough to one day it. Like, even though I know all the secrets, well, enough of the secrets to one day it, I don't think there's anything. Oh my word, what an effort. Oof. Which Liverpool player knocked Messi out in the semis 2 years in a row but are two different teams? What current Liverpool player? Or like a player who played for Liverpool at some point? They are current Liverpool. Well, I assume one of the times was at Liverpool and the other time wasn't at Liverpool. Wijnaldum, I think Wijnaldum has done it, actually. Federico Chiesa. Yeah, Chiesa do it at Juve. The second was Liverpool. I need to, like, move something around here because they're just scoring long range. I've got two defensive midfielders. Let's change one up to an anchor. Wait, I didn't even get a highlight of that. Is it Chiesa? I mean, I'm going down the team. I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Unless it was Allison at Roma or something. What was it in the semi-finals, though? Oh, no, 2 years in a row. No. Chiesa. No, Chiesa. No, Juve haven't been in a Champions League semi-final for a long time, I think. That's got to be a goal. Nonto. Oh, that's offside, though. Oh, no, that's onside. We're back in the game. Shabozlai. It's probably Shabozlai.
Bag of balls.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, boom. Ndai's season? Thank you very much for the follow. All your followers get a football sticker, but the button's broken at the minute, so you get Roberto Carlos as a sticker. Yeah, 2 years in a row, yeah. That's the trick. So if one of them's Liverpool, they've got to have a decent season. It's probably Shabozlai. I've forgotten even where Shabozlai was, but it's probably Shabozlai. 17, 18, 18, 19. Didn't even know who... When did you buy Allison? Is it Allison? I'm in the third season, 5-2 in this match. What is going on? Let's just go very attacking. I'm in the third season. First season, we got promoted with Pompey. Second season, where did we finish last season? 12th? 12th, I think. So we're in the third season. Okay, yeah, so I was right with Allison at Roma. Roma. Did Roma reach Champions League final? Was he not a Roma? No, it was Allison. It was a current. Oh, it was nearly for free. It was a current player anyway. Fabinho's not there anymore. Unless I'm going mad. Oh, how we not scored there? How we not scored there? That's on the line. It was incorrect. Come on, if you're coming with stats, with quiz questions, you got to at least make sure they're right. We got to go back while I'm making a sub because Seema's injured. Carboni with the goal. I was going to say, I don't think Roma reached the final. I think Italian teams didn't reach a final for a while until Inter. Inter did 2 years ago, and no, Inter did 2 years ago and this year. But Inter have bottled Serie A. Inter completely bottled Serie A, and they bottled the cup as well. AC Milan have bottled the league too. AC Milan need to win the cup this weekend against Bologna. Or next weekend, sorry. Knocked Roma out in the semi, yeah. Busy Baron, how's it going? I think Inter were like 4 points clear at top of Serie A. And now they're like 3 points behind Napoli, 4 points behind Napoli. But there's not many games left. And they got knocked out of the cup. They were like, I think they got a draw in the away leg. And they lost the home leg against AC Milan. Coppa Italia. Coppa Italia. Willy Ball, thank you very much for the raid. You'd like a Napoli win? Me too. So if you don't know, our FM show Network Save, we're doing Serie A. And if you didn't see the episode with Ches, part 2, it's in part 2 because something went wrong with the upload. That is my I am Napoli. Who might Willy Ball? There we go. Let me give you a little shout. How did your save go tonight? I don't know if Bologna need to win to get Europa League or if they can get it through the league still. Yeah, they beat Inter 3-0 at... Well, I was going to say, I don't know why I'm being so ridiculous. I just suddenly thought what I was saying. I said that Inter managed to scrape a draw 1-1 away, and then they lost 3-0 at home. It's all the bloody San Siro. It's not like a little away leg and a home leg, is it? You want Napoli to lose the league? Oh yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. How was your stream? Right, 5-3 we lost that. That's an annoying match. Who we got next? Did I do a prediction on that match? Which match did I do a prediction? That was all on me winning anyway, so I'll refund it. Well, the other two have got Bologna. So RDF got Bologna, and Tony Jameson got Atalanta. Very much so. We're struggling a bit in the National League. Which team are you doing again, Willie? Qualified the first round of the FA Cup. Well, unfortunately, I can't recall Osman. He's unrecallable, which is a bit annoying. But I have got Lukaku is about to win Serie A, by the way. Lukaku, who Chelsea didn't want, is about to win Serie A. Oh, Farnborough, nice. Oh, yeah, you said the other week. I remember now. Scott McTominay, who Manchester United didn't want, is about to win Serie A. That's a bit uneven, those two compared to Napoli. So there are two answers to that question, Busy Baron. One is that last season, Bologna finished 5th, Atalanta finished 3rd, and Napoli finished 9th. So there's answer one. Atalanta won the Europa League. Napoli won nothing. So there's that for a start. So of the three, Napoli had the worst finish last season. The second thing is we picked names out of a hat of the top 10 teams from last season in Serie A. Or Napoli might have finished 10th even. No, I think they finished 9th. And they decided to stick with their teams. And I twisted. Did I twist or did I stick? No, I sticked. We all stuck, I think. I stuck with Napoli. Did I stick with Napoli or did I have someone else to start with? No, I think I stuck. The TikTok scandal. What was the TikTok scandal? So they're all pretty balanced out. I think Napoli probably is the best of the three, but they've both got European football and I don't. All right, Manchester United next. Why is the oh, okay. Prediction open for the Man United game. Yeah, they also have Billy Gilmore. But yeah, Napoli won the league. Serie A is so mad. I think Serie A is like the most competitive. 2 years ago, Napoli won Serie A. Then they finished 9th last year. And now they're going to win it again this year. It's crazy. Parma's one of the weaker teams, though. It's not over yet. You're right. But Inter after the champion, Inter bottled it. Inter were ahead. They lost 2-0. They lost 2-1 to Bologna, I think. So, and also when we picked the teams, they were 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the league. They're not now. I think Napoli are top now. I think Atalanta are still 3rd, and I think Bologna are 6th. But it's all like from 3rd down to 8th is pretty tight. Yeah, Roma's the other team. Who's demanding first team football? Farrell. I swear I've been trying to sell him for 2 years. He thinks he can get first team football in the Premier League. He's mad. All right, Manchester United. Prediction is open if you want to jump in on the prediction. No one thinks I can beat Man United. Oh, they've sacked their manager recently. They have got Rashford. I do like Rashford in the game. Okay, I'm going to change this around a little. Dozal. Let's bring on Souček. Let's drop Naipan in there. Oh, no, I don't have a winger. Oh, I could play Callum Langlo. And let's drop Callum Chambers on it. Actually, no. Let's drop Harrison Ashby on at right back. I think Harrison Ashby is the better right back. Why have I got what the hell? I'm not supposed to have any advert. Why is there an advert playing? Why can I hear Harry Redknapp giving me an advert? We haven't had any other adverts tonight. Why is it suddenly giving me one? Where's my ad blocker? Why is my ad blocker not blocking Harry? I was like, I swear I can hear Harry Redknapp right now. What's going on with the names up here? That was weird. Now the music's not playing at all. Oh, it's just gone really quiet. Coconut TikTok. Oh, the Osman one. Yeah, I know that. On the official account, yeah. It's funny because that song is like a trending song in football TikTok. Or like on TikTok. Oh, we've just had a goal line clearance. Lang. Oh, Onana. Onana just like flopping around here. Come on. I'm going to prove all you non-believers wrong. Hello? What do I think about the new Pope? About the same as the old Pope. Hello, McDowell. You've been here for ages, McDowell. Naipan. Oh. Checking for steroids. Who, Onana or the Pope? Does the Pope have to do a steroids check? American Pope. Onana. I think the Pope is such a weird like role, isn't it? Do you think in the Vatican there's like loads of politicking and black backstabbing and stuff, and like trying to get the votes from people and stuff, and lobbying the other cardinals and all that stuff? Which is like completely, or do you think they're all really like pious? Oh, off the line, boys. Right, we've both had a goal line clearance now. Here's a question you probably didn't think about. Does the Pope wipe his own bum? Nonto! Come on! Let's go. Oh, the music as well. What timing? Let's go. Oh, Lara, bombing down the... You wonder if Nick Pope produces white smoke? He might do. Nonto! Ah, let's go. That's counted as well. A false Pope. The anti-Pope. Is there such a thing as the anti-Pope? There probably were counter popes, weren't there? There have been points in history where there's been like more than one people claim to be pope. Am I an atheist? Yes. What does the Pope do for the UK? Nothing, because the head of the well, if you're Catholic in the UK, then he's the head of your church. If you're Protestant, as in Church of England, the head of the Church of England is the king. There is. I think historically there wasn't there? Oh. Agnostic. You can be atheist. I'm a humanist. I'm a secular humanist. There you go. There's your answer for what I actually am. A secular humanist. And if you want to know what that is, you can Google it. Like, I don't live amorally. I don't live without morals. I don't live without guidance and direction. But I don't need it written in a book that's been adapted over 2,000 years and changed at the whim of whoever and whenever and why ever. I'd rather decide my own. And whoever's interpretation of it as well. That's the other thing, all right? Bum 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 bum. That makes you a theist. You are a theist, but you're not an atheist. You're a theist. You're an agnostic theist. It means you believe in a god, but you don't know what one. I don't live without morals because I'm not a Southampton fan. That's true, yeah. Anti-Pope is another person who people say is the Pope doesn't have the official sport. Okay. Thea Walcott. What's the point of doing anything if you're eventually going to die? Why does that make a difference if I'm religious or not? Why does me being religious or not religious make a difference to the answer to that question? If anything, me not having a religion gives me more guidance. Because if a humanist does things for the purpose of furthering humanity, why do I do what I do? So a humanist does things for furthering humanity rather than furthering a particular religion or set of ideals that may or may not be designed to serve certain people. You're very much not Catholic, and an American Pope in the current year is very sus. Meh. I don't think it makes too much difference that he's American. 2 popes told him that he sucks in the same year, did they? Did they both actually say that? Yeah, I'd rather my guidance in life has actual purpose and usefulness rather than like whatever the Pope's doing right now, which I don't think is particularly useful. Did he loathe Vance? I know he met him the day before he died. Yeah, I know there's one called Pizza Baller. There's been lots of Italian popes. There could have been worse popes as well. Like some of the ones from I think one was from Ghana and one was from Angola or Rwanda, I don't remember. But they're very conservative in approach. The three frontrunners just didn't become a pope. I'd imagine there's an element of racism still in the Catholic Church. Was there a Filipino one as well, right? Filipino one, yeah. The Philippines is one of the largest Catholic countries in the world. A Hungarian one. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Look, at the end of it, like, if you're curious about what's the point of doing anything, like, that literally doesn't make a difference as to whether if anything, it makes more sense not being religious and following that. Because I choose. What season am I in, Liam? 3 seasons in. So I'm in 2025, but it's like, it should be 2026. I'm 3 seasons in. So we got promoted first season. Second season, we finished 12th. Third season, I don't know where we are now, 9th. We just beat Man United 2-0. What did you guys predict? Did anyone predict me to win? Someone did predict me to win. Bum, bum, bum. Spurs next. Prediction open for the Spurs match. I thought I'd just chuck on some AC/DC for those of you in the Twitch chat. Unfortunately, the other platforms don't get the music, so it just looks like I'm headbanging to nothing. But where is Liam Miller, by the way? I keep seeing Liam Miller. Is it Greg Miller? Is he my assistant? Oh, he's the head of youth development. Pleasing a ghost. You're in the Twitch chat, Busy Baron. Any marquee signings? I haven't made that many. Naipan's in. Thomas Souček. Oh, we're Nonto. Nonto's my big sign-in. Nonto's my big sign-in. We got Aaron Ramsey in from Villa. We got Carboni, I suppose. Where's Carboni come from? He's at Chelsea, isn't he? Souček. But we still got some actual Pompey players. Callum Lang's still there. Like all these down here. Regan Poole still plays. Andre Dozel still plays. The one who I actually wanted to keep, because I thought he was going to be great, but we just got offered. He just got too, impatient. Where's he even gone? Wait, no, it'd be this season, wouldn't it? Ibane Bauer. But he's gone to Burnley. Is he playing in the Championship? He is. The other platforms aren't important enough for music. They'll just flag the music. That's the problem. They've got better music detection systems, is the answer to that. Is that Anthony Ralston? Yeah, it is, actually, yeah. But I think he's with Pompey in real life, isn't he, Ralston? Or did I bring him in first season? He's not playing right now. He's being a bit annoying, actually. Where is he? Did I bring him in? No, I bought him in. 170k from Celtic. Yeah, is it Celtic? You're right, yeah. I didn't pay much for him. I just needed a right back. You need more faith to be an atheist than to be a believer. The odds of creation by chance are virtually impossible. No, they're not. Yeah, I mean, they're virtually impossible whichever way you look at it. The odds of creation by chance are virtually impossible, but the odds of any of the other things also existing are virtually impossible too. The odds of there being the odds of any of the religions being correct is virtually impossible. More impossible than the odds of creation. Because you need to multiply the odds of creation by the odds of one of those religions being correct. Big Bang is science, yeah. Oh, nearly. I feel like I've got 3 different chats going on now. TikTok's asking about Anthony Ralston. YouTube Shorts is asking about atheism. And Twitch, we get everything. Come on, get that interception in. We should bring it back to the Football Manager. The trouble is, I don't mind a little religious discussion chat, but I also know that it'll annoy some people. So, and some people get very defensive about it, or very offensive about it, whichever way you want to look at it. Chambers, Nozul, lovely goal. Andre Nozul with the goal. 1-0 up against Spurs here. How's the prediction looking? Did anyone predict me to win this one? Oh, they did. They did. The philosophical logic of an all-powerful creator is the only coherent. No, it's not. It's definitely not. It is incredibly unlikely. An all-powerful creator is incredibly unlikely. There is virtually no evidence for one. And statistically, that's like what you're saying. The odds of creation by chance are impossible. But who created the creator, the all-powerful creator? Like, you've got the same odds, if not worse. your odds are multiplying by factors of several trillion. Yeah, where would they have come from exactly? One thing in the universe that's come from nothing. Well, apparently, the all-powerful creator, according to you. No, nothing. Well, I don't know what's come from nothing. Everything's come from nothing. Everything has come from nothing. That's why he's all-powerful outside of space and time. No, it doesn't. You can't apply that logic to the universe and not apply it to him. It's a logical fallacy. You can't take one set of standards and logic and say statistically the universe, but we can ignore it for this. We can ignore it for him. It doesn't work that way. Eleven dimensional membranes colliding. There we go. What season, Liam? Third season. So whatever that is, 2 years' time. We're beating Spurs now. Spurs are top of the table, by the way. And I'm away at Spurs. We're about to go 3-0 up as well. Oh, Carboni over the bar. And the chances of it being the all-powerful creator that you thought of are also infinitely small and infinitely slim. Creation of the world needs creators outside of which our brains can't conceive. Well, if the brains can't conceive it, then why conceive anything? It's turtles all the way down. I think our brains can't conceive any of it anyway. Like, why? So it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. You just got to live your life as it exists now, not based on infinitely small impossibilities, including the likelihood that it's some all-powerful creator who has infinitely small possibility chance of ever existing. If the creator is outside of space and time, then anything could be outside of space and time. Injury to Seema, which is annoying. You believe that fourth dimensional beings exist. Statistically, we're not alone in the universe. You're Catholic. Succession. Islam is clearly wrong. The rest are just natural religions. What? Like, they're all wrong. They're all wrong. They're all statistically unlikely. They're all statistically tiny likelihoods. They're all going to be wrong. Whereas I'm not going to be right or wrong. You're almost certainly wrong, whereas you're almost like trillions and trillions and trillions decimal points on 99.9 to a trillion decimal points likelihood that you're wrong. Likelihood that I'm wrong doesn't matter because I haven't committed to anything. I just say we don't know the answer. Look, if you want to borrow from the moral systems, as long as you borrow from the right bits, go ahead. Exorcism. Explain to you exorcisms, Eucharistic miracles, life of saints, Virgin apparitions, Shroud of Turin. I mean, it's the burden of proof isn't on me. The burden of proof is on you. The burden of proof is not on me. The burden of proof is on you. You can't twist the burden of proof. If you can prove any of those things scientifically, then yes, but you can't. There could be a billion explanations, none of which the conclusion that you've come to. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. YouTube Shorts. Like the Shroud of Turin is just a chance. It's like when people see Jesus' face in a coffee cup. Jesus didn't even look like that. Like that's the like the shroud. The Jesus that you see in the Shroud of Turin isn't even what Jesus actually looked like. It's just a shape in a. It's just a couple of blotches on a cloth. We're going to get a draw here against Spurs. Chance. Explain that to a scientist. What do you mean? Explain chance to a scientist. I mean, chance doesn't really exist. Chance doesn't really exist. Is your answer to that question? But the reality is that it's like the idea of chance is that the probability of something is indeterminable by the human brain. But in the actual reality, chance doesn't exist. Nothing is chance. Whether you could predict something is a different question. Whether the human brain or even supercomputers or anything could analyze something to the depth where they know the answer, no. But nothing is chance. Chance is just something that you don't have the ability to explain the odds of. Or even if you do have the ability to explain the rough odds, you don't know what the conclusion. You don't have the ability to determine what the conclusion will be. If you roll a dice, the physics of you rolling it and where it's going to bounce and how it's going to bounce, and the density of the dice and the material the dice is made of from and the surface it bounces off and everything is all physics. But it's physics at such a low level that you'd never be able to calculate it. Or such a high level that you'd never be able to calculate it. You know, the velocity of your arm. Do I think that people who believe in the existence of God are dumb? Not always. What's up with Anthony Ralston? I mean, yeah, you can leave on a free. How do I get rid of him now? You can leave. I think people who are dogmatic maybe about it. But I think generally no. Well, yeah, but they lived in different time periods. Who is Peterson? Who is Peterson? If one of those if that's the Peterson I think you're going to put, that he does not belong in that list. He is dumb. Peterson. He's a fucking moron. I'll put it that way. Or he's an opportunist. We'll put it that way. Someone with an IQ of over 140. Also, those people are necessary. That doesn't mean those people are necessary. Like, there are different kinds of smart as well. Some people are very smart at certain things. Like, I'm sure Rain Man has an incredibly high. Would have had an incredibly high IQ, but that it wouldn't have made him any good at like a lot of things. Where does he even get IQ from? IQ is not even a good metric. And that comes from someone who's done plenty of IQ tests and come out pretty well out of it. But if that Peterson, if it starts with a J, no, he's an idiot. He's an opportunist, and he doesn't really know what he's talking. He just like uses fancy words to make other people sound stupid. But he can't. But if he really gets challenged, he can't answer basic questions. He falls foul of a lot of logical fallacies. IQ doesn't mean shit. You have an extremely high IQ. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Busy Baron. I agree. You don't see the appeal of a wider plan. Why is he an idiot? I'm not going to get into a discussion on Jordan Peterson on my stream. It's not the time or the place. But you can quite easily look up everything that Jordan Peterson gets wrong. Why he argues in ill faith a lot of the time. He argues in ill faith. He has a lot of logical fallacies. He's good at debating, right? He's good at debating people who are not as good at debating at him. If he comes up against someone who's an equal debater and who actually knows what they're talking about, he falls apart. But he just plays on to the, like, he takes advantage of certain parts of society. 2-0 up against Ipswich here. Yeah, he's either an idiot or an extremely smart opportunist. Exactly. I mean, one of the reasons I wouldn't get into a debate on him right now is because I would like to sit and do my research. And I don't have that with me right here, right now. Which is why I also wouldn't get into a debate on it with him. I'm sure if I got in a debate with him, I would be made to look incredibly stupid and he would be made to look absolutely correct. But would that mean he is correct and I'm wrong? Probably not. The better debater is not always the smarter person or the right person. It's just someone who knows how to convince people using social cues. and language. You know, someone who has a good command of language. You've seen him get destroyed by a few Muslim scholars. Yeah, I've seen him get destroyed by atheist ones as well. But you notice he always debates high school kids. Whenever it's his channel or whatever, he always goes against high school kids. Why is Nonto not taking that? Or like college kids or whatever. Like 140 IQ isn't even, I don't even think it's that high, is it? What do you need for Mensa? Don't you need 160 or something for Mensa? Again, not that I think it's a good metric at all. Too much of it, not enough of it's based on, too much of it's based on things like logic puzzles. Richard Dawkins didn't manage to destroy him. I mean, it's all like, the thing is, anyone who goes in to one of their discussions has already decided who they think is right. I guarantee you went in already thinking that Dawkins was wrong and that Peterson was right. And if I went in, I'd probably think the other way. Who is this kid? He was in Mensa at 8. They're all kind of weird. I've done lots of Mensa things. This doesn't mean much at all. They don't do anything. Jordan Peterson is largely discredited. You're seriously lacking midfielders in your squad. What are your options formation-wide? What kind of yellow kappa swag? What kind of midfielders do you have? This is maybe a better question. Oh. Your ministry defense job last year was rejected because you scored too high in IQ tests. Is that a thing? It's discrimination. You got some central midfielders, but not really attacking or defending. You just play a 4-4. You got wingers? Just enough to fill two spots, and the best is backup. You can play a 2-4-2. Sorry, a 4-2, 2-4-2. That's not a formation. 4-2-4. You could play a 4-2-4. You could play a 5 at the back system. Yeah, 5-2-3 works pretty well. Like here, look. Oop. I'm only using 2 players. Most tactics only use 2 in the middle. But you could play 1 in the middle. You could play. Okay, wait. Let's make a tactic. So what are you saying? You've got. Let's do a counter attack. There we go. That's only 2 defensive mids. You can probably retrain a centre back to play one of these 2 as well. You might find yourself overrun with something like this, but what you can do, you turn these into inverted. 1, 2. Those become inverted. These are inside. And you change these into ball playing. And you might find you've got like have one of these as sits deeper as well. So what should happen here is this guy will actually be like there. This guy will move inside. This guy will move inside. So it doesn't look quite so chaotic. Defend with counter or possession? You mean in terms of... Depends. It more depends on where you are in the league or whatever. Here we go. If you'd like an article on Jordan Peterson, I'll share this in the Twitch chat as well for any of you. There's a good read on why Jordan Peterson is filled with pseudoscience and nonsense. It's like that one, like there's that one, he's like sort of the equivalent of like that one person who's like, yeah, climate change isn't a thing. Or the one who's like, they're not giving me any extra money here. We'll keep that then. It was nice 10 years ago, yeah, probably. He's definitely he's like a guru grifter. He's like an Andrew Tate character. And he preys on similar mindsets and similar kinds of people, but involving like religion. And he uses a lot of like linguistics to get around answering the question. Is it Griffiths? Is this a game? Yeah, this is called Football Manager. So I'm managing my team. I'm Portsmouth manager. As in my team on the left. Like I can make transfers. I can buy and sell players. I can sort their training. I set their tactic. And then we get to matches and they go out and play. Yeah, he's gone well out of his wheelhouse. You kind of respect a smart grifter. I don't know. There's too many of them nowadays. It's too easy. That's the thing. He's a psychologist. He's not a theologist. He's not a historian. He's not a... Ooh. Head of residence committee relief. It's hard enough getting 288 households to think in line with you. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Rage baiter, sort of, yeah. Moron grifter. I didn't call him a moron grifter. I called him a grifter. Is it late if you choose to start playing and take your time to build your team? It takes a while to play the game. Like, it's definitely a lot of hours, a game you'd put a lot of hours in. To do a season, one season in game takes about 15 hours. If you're new, maybe longer. And it's not just because I disagree with him. You can look at that Guardian article and see why he's not good. And that's not the only, like, it's easy to look up why he's not good. Like, I work in academia. He's a very bad academic. He doesn't follow academic. If he worked in my university, he'd probably be kicked out for being a bad academic. They don't kick people out of universities. It's not like these woke hive minds that people think they are. Most universities, you can say pretty much what you want. Well, within reason. But if you're deliberately misleading people, then yeah, you would get kicked out. Do I play EA Football FC 24? I play this more. I have played the others. I normally play EAFC when it comes out. I played EAFC 25 when it came out for like a few weeks, and then we go back on this. But I play other football games. You'll find I play some other football games on my channel. He rose to fame because he stood up for free speech at university. There's free speech at university. I like people who think there isn't free speech at university don't know what they're talking about. Don't work at university. As a result, he went viral. Seems like a man of integrity. What? Because he stood up for free speech at university? Not really. Like, doing one thing doesn't make you right about everything else. Free speech also doesn't mean like being able to say stupid things doesn't mean that you're always right. Too much free speech at university, probably, yeah, possibly. If I wanted to say the same things as Jordan Peterson at my university, no one would stop me. Well, no, actually, no, they probably would. Like, because it's poor. They'd probably be stopped for poor academic practice. That's what would happen. He studies in many universities, and there is clear progressive bias. There's bias because people think about things. They think about what's logical. They think about what's, they think they're human beings. That's why there's a bias. There's not a bias because they're all lefty wokey thinkers. There's a bias because they think about things and they don't just go, oh, this is bad because of this. Like, there's a reason there's not loads of reform voters that work in universities. And it's nothing to do with there being bias. And here's your difference between correlation and causation, and it directly correlates with working in universities. What sets this game from the other ones? This one, I'm not playing the game. Look, I mean, I'm playing the game, but I'm the manager. I don't control the team. I give them instructions, tactical instructions. It's a lot more in depth than Football Manager. It's very in depth and it's very addictive. And I'm doing all the transfers and everything. Transfers is way more in depth than something like EAFC. But they play their own game. So instead of like FIFA, where I'm like controlling every player, in this I'm more like not in charge of the players at all. The players are their own entities. I'm more like Mikel Arteta or Pep Guardiola. What makes it addictive? Good question. You just want to keep playing matches. Oh, what an effort on goal. You just want to keep playing matches. Like, you'd be like, oh, I'm so close. Like, I can win the league with Portsmouth this year. I'm going to get to the end of the season. But seasons take a long time. And it's quite addictive to play. You're like, yeah, I'm going to get a lot of money next season, make some big transfers, sign Messi for Man United. But it's like there's a challenge to it. It's not like the other. Yeah, just one more game. Definitely like that. Bum, 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 bum. Ipswich are on a red card. How are we not winning? Like right now, where am I in the league? Let me see. I think I'm in 10th. But I'm like just off the playoffs. Trying to consume the type of news that reform voters lean towards in hopes of understanding. There are some serious concerns they do have concerns that aren't being addressed. But they is this cup? Oh, this is the FA Cup. Am I in January? Chat, did I hit January already? Oh, we are. We're in January. I didn't realize we'd hit January. I didn't realize I missed the transfer market opening. Jordan Peterson taught at Harvard. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. He taught at Harvard. Like, lots of people have taught at Harvard. Like, teaching at Harvard doesn't make him right or wrong on it. I'm gonna reiterate what I said before. Him teaching at Harvard psychology does not make him an expert in theism or other topics. Like, if I taught my topic at Harvard, doesn't mean I could just go like start telling people about physics. He'd be kicked out of my university. Now he would, yeah, because he doesn't follow good academic practice. He doesn't still teach at Harvard. He wouldn't be taught. He wouldn't be kicked out because of his thoughts. He would be kicked out because he doesn't act in good faith. And he probably wouldn't be kicked out anyway. But I'm saying it's unlikely he'd be hired. Does he even work in a university still? I don't think he does. There you go. Look, he was ordered. He's been ordered to complete remedial programs regarding professionalism. Like, that's exactly the kind of thing. He works on a liberal arts education project now. Like, he no longer... How does he not act in good faith? I've already told you why. Like, you can listen or you can not listen. That's up to you, really. I've already told you why. I've shared links with you. You can go and explore yourself. Like, you've got to do the ground research into this, not me. Like, you've got to understand why a source is a good source and not a good source. You've got to understand why a source, when a source is creating logical fallacies, you have to understand what logical fallacies are. In terms of balance gaming activities with other activities, I guess, like, you know, gaming does take up a lot of time. You just, if you haven't got time for it, you haven't got time for it. I guess, like, I don't know how to suggest. He actively ignored peer-reviewed papers. That's a good, yeah. Like, he consistently, he misquotes, misattributes, creates false statistics. You study philosophy. You know how logic works. You study it. Lots of people study it. My students study my topic. Doesn't mean they're good at it always. So if you study philosophy, you know how referencing works, right? And you know how using sources works. And you can do that. You wouldn't say an author said something that they didn't say, or you wouldn't misquote a source, would you? Because that's the kind of thing Jordan Peterson does consistently and continually. He misrepresents, he misquotes, purposefully, on purpose, to create a narrative that serves his point. And that's poor academic practice. And if my student did that, I would fail them. You're at school, college doing science, you understand referencing. Yeah. You can't misattribute stuff. I'm misrepresenting him without debunking one of his points. Give me one of his points. I mean, I'm not here to debate with Jordan Peterson right now. I'm not misrepresenting him. I've given you a source that has gone through and looked at his points. I can give you more. But you I know you've not even gone and looked at the one I've given you already. You're just asking me to do things while I'm streaming a video game or Football Manager, which is a ridiculous thing to ask me to do. Like I already told you, if I was in a debate with him, he'd win. But that's because you're just asking. What do you want? Do you want me to teach you how to use Google? Does Jordan Peterson misquote? Critics angry after spotting gross misrepresentation of reviews even on his book. He even changed the quotes on the reviews on his book. Peterson has been accused of misrepresenting Canadian law 61C. He often calls his political opponents postmodern neo-Marxists, where they're contradictory philosophies. Like, it's not. It doesn't. It's like this. What else we got? He uses his mastery of English to fool people. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. How Jordan Peterson became the internet's village idiot. Yeah, he's a psychologist. In the same way, I wouldn't go start talking about psychology. Why do I get personal? You're asking questions. Yeah, but you're asking me questions while I'm trying to stream a game of Football Manager. And you brought up Jordan Peterson, and I'm telling you he's a grifter. Like, I get it. You've tied your personal beliefs to his personal beliefs, and you've probably watched 200 of his YouTube videos or 300 of his YouTube videos.
Bag of
And
balls.
like you've please write an essay on stream references included. You probably feel that your mindset is very much tied in with his mindset now, because you've entered into an echo chamber with like-minded people. And no amount of me telling you he just makes stuff up is going to change your mind. Like, it's pointless. It's pointless me engaging in this. You're Catholic, he's not. Yeah, but you're both like, I mean, that's a minor element. Kira Tour, is he? That might be a good sign in. I want a free transfer too. Oh, he doesn't want to come. You study philosophy, you question everything. But why are you questioning a guy who's streaming Football Manager about this, right? Like, you shouldn't be taking my opinion on this at any kind of value. You need to be going and looking at people who've written critical reviews of what he's saying. Because you're curious. Yeah, but you're looking in the wrong places for their answers. Like, you so happen to have stumbled upon the fact that I also work in academia and that I'm a professor. But beyond that, I don't want the Chelsea job. I don't want the Chelsea job. Well, I'm not. I don't work in philosophy. I don't have a deep enough level of the knowledge of philosophy. Actually, I mean, I have a PhD in philosophy. Funny enough, but I haven't studied philosophy properly. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I don't want to be personal to you, but I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to give you advice, and maybe I'm being harsh about it, but I'm trying to give you advice as a student in the way you look for information. Like, you could be asking a dude down the pub. You could be asking, like I said, I'm not a philosophy major. I don't even know what country you're in, but you know, I'm not a philosophy expert. I'm a FM professor, maybe. Look, why are Al Dalal trying to nickel my players? Go away. They're offering quite a bit of money, to be fair, but Seps, how's it going? Meat only can hardly be called a diet. I want to watch that document. Has anyone seen the documentary on Netflix? It's coming about the Liver King. I mean, Paul, like what you need to do. What you need to do is you need to find people who are like, go look. I mean, by all means, go look at what Jordan Peterson says. But you need to find people who are critical of Jordan Peterson and find what they're saying. And I don't mean people who he's debating with directly, because he'll control the language and the narrative in a debate. I think a debate is a very poor form of actually creating meaningful discussion. Debating is a very much a form of one-upmanship. Who was a scammer? Tony taught you how not to play FM. Watching some playoff basketball. Why did I say that? Basketball. I remember that movie. That's a good movie. Basketball. Noisy or nosy? Noisy? My personal beliefs. The dumb debate. Yeah, I think any kind, like any time that who's that dude? Steven Crowder, the one who sits behind a desk. He's a moron. I mean, these people aren't literally morons. Like, I'm sure they're smart enough to do certain things, but they don't act in good faith. Can't say the guy can't speak. No, you can't. He can definitely speak. And that's part of the problem. People will listen to him speak and think he's very smart. Right? It's not like it's Logan Paul saying it. Like if it's Logan Paul saying it, it'd be easy to dismiss. Yeah, it's for the purpose of, like, debating clubs are very much an American thing, for especially that reason. Debating clubs exist in the UK, and like obviously Oxford and Cambridge have debating societies, but I don't have my students really debate stuff because I don't think it's a worthwhile practice. Like maybe occasionally we would do it, but for the same reason I don't think essays are necessarily the best form of assessment. Like once you get in the real world, you never write an essay. Debate teams in high school, yeah. I think I was in debating club. Not that I'm particularly good at it. I'm too noisy. Bum, bum, bum. I think you got to be careful not to listen to the person. This is going to sound like counterintuitive advice, but you got to be careful to not just trust the most convincing sounding person. What happened there? Was that a penalty? Did he get pushed? I think rarely the most convincing person is the person who's right in a weird way. Oh yeah, there's advantages to writing an essay, but I just don't. But I think there are other. I think there are other more effective forms of assessment alongside essays. I think essay is what is part of an assessment strategy. Anyway, this is too. It's like work for me now. Or it's not even the loud. I wouldn't even say the loudest voice. I don't think you should be suspicious of the loudest voice. Quite often, the loudest voice is just someone who hasn't thought about something. They're just blindly going in. Like, there's a reason that debates are not the way in which academia is advanced in 2025, and probably hasn't been since Greek times. Be suspicious of every voice. Yeah. Debates don't work. And it's interesting that debates are the favored platform of people like Jordan Peterson or Steven Crowder. And like I said, often they will choose to debate with people like less experienced than them, people that they know that they can talk down. And if it goes wrong, they just, like, quite often they do it. They're doing it on their own platforms, so they can edit the narrative. Millie Bright 12th in the table. What 12th in what table? What do you mean Millie Bright? Where you see Millie Bright? In what table, Wilsonia? I'm curious where you've seen Millie Bright now. There was a US comedian that had a great bit about Trump's debating. Yeah, Trump's quite a good debater. Like Trump, I don't want to say he's a good debater. He knows how to. Well, he doesn't know. He's able to. Like, to anyone outside the US, he looks incredibly stupid. If he sounds smart, the things he must be. Yeah, if David Attenborough told you the world was flat, you'd probably believe him. Now, I don't think David Attenborough would do that, but if David Attenborough told you that, if David Attenborough told you that snails eat their shells once a year, you'd believe him. You'd have no reason to question it. Although David Attenborough is like a nature expert. A lot of people in the US think Trump, well, not enough that they didn't elect him, Sebs. Put it that way. Not enough that he's the, if that was, I'd like to think that that was other countries that he'd gone. Right, Anthony Ralston's going to go. Off he goes. This guy's going out on loan. He looks pretty good, that guy. Knows the US people well, yeah. But I don't think he's doing a good job at the minute. I think when things really start to hit the fan, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. Guys, this has been fun, but I think we ought to raid. I think we ought to raid. Like I said, you know, I'm not a theist. Oh, I am a theist. No, I'm not a theist. I'm an atheist. I'm not a theologian. Yeah, there were about 3 discussions at once then. And I'm sorry for anyone who didn't want late night politics chat or late night religion chat. Oh, you know, do you remember when I used to get drunk and that used to be the way it went? Snails have a protective layer in their digestive system. I believe it. I am looking forward to that new... Is anyone playing this game? Anyone I'm following streaming? Tool Maple, maybe? Oh, we got Seabears streaming. Benny streaming. What are they streaming? Oh, Seabears streaming Hollywood Animal. Oh, no, wait. Ooh. But Game Legend streaming Foot Manager. We haven't rated Game Legend for a while. Oh, is he? He is. Seabear's playing a really cool game, though, which is Hollywood Animal, which we'll play at some point. Game Legend is watching... Okay, we're rating Game Legend. He's watching the Newcastle song. I can't remember what it is, the Gaza one. Right, thank you very much, everyone who came in, chatted tonight, all that stuff. I'll be live on Whatnot tomorrow, selling some football shirts. So come join me there if you fancy some football shirts. I need to get some uploaded. Seps, there's a buying one there. I might upload it. I might not. I haven't decided yet. It's a large. Buenas noches. Ciao. Arrivederci. That's 2 Italians.